Testing. Let me make sure everything is good. Let me see. All right, stream health is excellent. It better be. I pay good money for this internet. Let's see. Analytics. Let's see. What else we got? What's going on, chat? What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing this fine Sunday? I'm gonna keep real with you guys. It might be a solo podcast because I feel like everybody is just picking when they want to show up. That's just me. It could be just me. Also, sorry for the if there's an echo in my voice. That's okay. First of all, now there's a okay. Yeah, if there's an echo in my voice because my room is very hollow and I got to get like sound panels when I get a chance. So apologies in advance. Okay, pal, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Testing. I can hear you. I think there's like
ball sacks.
I'm hoping. Yeah.
Testing. Okay.
Hoping there's not a There's not an echo. I heard an echo before when you joined.
Oh, that's because that was me. You were coming through my speakers and not my headphones. That was
there we go. Okay.
Yeah, that was my fault. My bad.
Awesome. Okay.
So I have a question. When someone says another LARPer, are they saying a fraud, essentially?
I have no idea what a LARPer is. Also, we're live,
a
by the way.
LARPer is someone who... Hi, chat. So a LARPer is someone who... Is that not... Yeah, LARPing is like role-playing. Role-playing real life.
Role-playing real life? What?
Yeah. Hold on. Am I tripping? I feel like I'm right. Who participates in live-action role-playing. That's LARPer. Aha! I'm so smart. Yeah. Okay.
So I thought it was something like, oh, somebody's bandwagoning on top of something just because it's cool or something like that. I don't know. Because it's like...
Isn't it like grifter is more like you're switching positions because you're following the money, like where whatever gets you the most attention or money or blah, blah is my understanding of grifter. But for that, it's like fraud. Well, some people I like you know what my favorite term right now is fraud. When I guess newcomers are coming into whatever and they say something incorrect or I don't know whatever. It's like, oh, you fucking fraud. I'm like, wow. It's my new fucking favorite.
Damn, you guys are mean. A newcomer just comes in and you just automatically call them a fraud for getting something wrong.
Yeah, or I mean, it doesn't have to be a newcomer, you know? It could be someone who's like depending on your view of newcomer. Like you played one Persona game, so you are
okay. Yeah, they did. Then you're a fraud. If you just play one Final Fantasy or one Persona and then you proceed to talk about the history of Persona, get out of here. You're a fraud. Like you don't know what it's like.
That's okay. See, there you go. Like, all right, look at you. You pick out. You're a quick learner. Learner.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull up. What kind of thumbnail is this?
What do you mean? What's wrong with the thumbnail?
Nothing, Shadow.
Nothing
at all.
I mean, if you think there's a problem,
nothing at all.
If you think there's a problem with the thumbnail, you're gonna have a problem with the gameplay.
What's up, Fully Kool-Aid? I love that username, Fully Kool-Aid. That's cute. I love it. Night Fury, how's it going? Drowsy, P6. I know. I'm very excited.
Let's go.
Yeah, where the fuck is the rest? It's crazy. Should I leave? I feel like I'm too early.
Yeah, I feel like you might be too early. I don't know what's going on. I know Blake. It takes a while for Blake maybe to get back home. He should be here any second. But Bao is definitely around. He's just not showing up. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, no, he said he was hanging out in his other chat.
Wow, we're not good enough.
That's what it seems like. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, I thought he cared. I thought he gave a fuck about us.
I really thought he did, too.
Clearly, I was mistaken.
Oh, what this man is up to.
I know fucking nothing.
I'm trying to be in and out of here in like an hour and a half.
I have a question. Hold up, random question. Totally tangent since we're waiting on people. Are you a Bleach person?
No.
Is anyone in the chat a Bleach person?
It's too much going on in Bleach.
I mean, I'm not a Bleach person either. I just have questions, but it's fine. Okay, well. What kind of anime person are you? What's like your top 3 anime that you're like about right now?
I like right now?
Okay, in general. general.
Okay, so top 5 top 3 anime of all time.
It doesn't have to be like it's loosey goosey. If you forget one, I'm not gonna hold it to you. Just like top 3 anime that you're like, oh, I could talk about this anime for days. Like I'm super knowledgeable. I know everything. I'm a god of this anime.
I don't know if I go that far. I guess right now it's I guess
you can hold a casual
free run
better than casual conversation. Free run?
Free run.
Check that out of you. That's
ReZero.
Ew, you like ReZero?
It's goated. It's goated. ReZero is goated.
Oh my god, it is so fucking boring.
It's goated. How do you find? Whoa, how do you like free run but find ReZero boring? That doesn't make any sense.
No, because free run, like, okay, I watched that with the specific mindset that it's gonna be like the little moments, right? Like the cute date between Stark and what's her face? Oh my god.
Okay.
Fern. Oh, it was so cute. Like cute things. Like there was fighting and stuff, but I hate when people like gas up the fighting to like people who are interested because that's so not what free run's about. It's about like the little moments, the quiet moments of like, I don't know, living in this fantastical world. Like, how do people celebrate birthdays in this world? How do people date in this world? How do people, I don't know, get along in like everyday things in this world? So like free run's like different. I find that like fascinating. I think that's like a fun and different and unique lens to look at a fantastical world through. Because think about it, it's always like saving princesses. Yeah. ReZero is fucking boring. ReZero is fucking, the first time it's fucking stupid. I don't know. I'm like,
no sense. ReZero. Well, that's what I'm currently watching right now.
I don't even want to rewatch it because I was like, this is stupid. I just remember my mind going numb. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Get me out of here.
Okay, Mukuso Tensei. That's right now.
What's that?
Mukuso Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation.
I'm not familiar. Yeah, so
that's the one that's very controversial amongst like mainstream casual anime fans.
What's controversial about it? Or you can tell me later if you don't want to say it.
It's basically it's a type of isekai where a grown ass man is reincarnated into a kid's body, and well, he's reincarnated from being a baby. He grows up, but it follows him through his like early childhood days, and he's basically trying to get with girls his age, quote unquote, but he's got the mindset of a grown ass man. It's weird.
But he's a child.
Yeah,
like he's in a child's body.
Exactly.
But that's. To me, I'm just like, okay, that's just Japan being Japan. Like, I'm not happy about it, Like, again, I feel like this is something that we have to look at Japan and be like, what's going on over there, y'all? Like, why can't we just be normal,
Mind you, but I think that anime takes place, like, it was first, like, the light model or something like that was in the 90s, maybe early 2000s. So it was kind of around that time where that was almost, it is weird, but it was kind of around that time where it was kind of, everything else is also doing weird things. So,
I hear you.
Yeah, I get it, but like, I'm not condoning it. I can't condone his actions either. It's just like it's weird, and it's like a story of redemption or something like that. But it's just like if somebody finds it weird, I'm not going to be like, oh no, it's not. It's definitely weird. It's definitely weird.
Yeah. But to me, again, this is just one of those animes where I'm like, Japan,
what's your deal?
Like, what's your deal? What's going on over there? Why do you have a problem with like adults just trying to fuck adults, And then like kids being like in cute, like I don't mind like cute kid relationships, like Anna, or was it Anna, and like in
Spy Family?
What is it, Spy Family? Yeah, like that, like the implied that little kid has a crush on Anna, but he's her bully at the same time. Like that shit is so cute to me, But it's like wholesome. Cool. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a real date. It's just like it's just cute, I'm like, oh, this is cute. Stick to this for kids. Thank you.
Yeah,
love that.
I will say, Blake is here. I will say that one of my favorite like anime of all time, even from like from probably my early, I want to say late teens, early 20s, it's an anime called Get Backers. That's like one of my favorite of all time, easily. It's been forgotten to the sands of time at this point. Nobody knows about it, but it's definitely was something I was obsessed with. Like part of my personality comes from that anime, easily.
Tell the class what it's about.
It's basically about two guys that they are
already.
Jesus Christ. All you gotta do is mention two guys, and then all of a sudden she goes there. Jesus Christ.
Big guy. And they bust on my eyes. Hey, pal, what's up?
Yeah. Basically two retrievers. They take odd jobs trying to get back stuff for people. What's up, Ba? Ba, real quick, Ba.
Yeah, I appreciate that you
tweet the podcast out, you post the podcast out, just one little thing with your tweet, just to make sure. Just mention me as the host. That's all. I don't know if you heard me, or is it just like that's a no?
All right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't hear. I think your mic went out.
Damn, he said, "Don't tweet about me unless you make me the fucking star, bitch."
He said, "Bow."
Well, I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want them misconstruing that the podcast might be somebody else's. Like, I want to make sure that
it's
they know.
on your channel. I don't think anyone's gonna misconstrue that.
I hope not, but let's just be cautious.
Be cautious of what? What's gonna happen if someone thought it was someone else?
Yeah, then all the offers are going to come to Bao or something like that. He's not going to know what to do with them or something.
I'm not.
He's worried about his
content
money.
creator
That's
anymore.
what it is. That's crazy.
All right, I think this is everybody. I don't think LP Guardian Q is joining. He's busy not finishing games.
So who the fuck is LP
And
Guardian?
Riku's hiding from the police and in an unmarked country because of events that will not be disclosed.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, somebody in the chat knows Get Backers. That's crazy. Nightwolf. Shout out to Nightwolf.
Bro, freaking Ace tried to get us on an anime. What was the name of that anime? Man.
That anime.
The anime that Ace was trying to convince us was like super peak, but it was just a lot of cucking and
Scum's
NTR.
Wish.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Scum's Wish.
That sounds. I wouldn't.
Dude,
I wouldn't even
it's
try to look that up.
Yeah,
out of
it's
principle.
bro. That was a wild video, bro. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I wouldn't even look that up just by the name that's called. Almost don't want to trust.
I'm already on it. I want to know. I'm nosy.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Pelvic might actually like it. Funnily enough.
Oh my god. Hold on, chat is popping off. Get Backers was kind of popular here in the South America around the 2000s. Yes, sir. I didn't know it was popular in South America. I thought it was just really niche. I used to watch it on Anime Network. What's it called? Anime Network or something like that. That was back when cable was a thing, and you had to order on-demand services. That was great. But I used to obsess over Get Backers. Bon Mito, Kuroda Wakabane, Dr. Jackal. That was my religion back in the day.
What's your religion now?
Persona.
Fair.
Which is a good segue, but I'm still gonna cancel it. So real quick, question for you, Bleach people. I have a question. Are there valid interactions between Grimjaw?
Oh my god.
Whatever, you know who that is?
Grimjaw.
And
Oh,
Ichigo?
God.
Yeah. Are there valid interactions?
Yeah,
between them that
they
make them
fight.
as a
Yeah,
couple?
they fight. No,
They
that's
fight,
it. They
and
just
not-
fight.
and not the
They
other
fight. Okay. All right. They
No,
have
I
at
just,
least
like,
two battles.
stumbled upon a
Okay.
treasure trove of just these characters, and I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
these pictures kind of fire.
Lord have
So I
mercy.
just want to know if there are. I was like, is this how I get into Bleach? I swear to God.
Yet
this is
she
how I
has a
get into all the
problem.
series.
Mind you, chat. She has a problem with the thumbnail, though. She's got a problem with the thumbnail. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Listen, maybe
She's gonna-
if it was like two dudes,
Oh my
I'd
god,
have less of an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Okay, so they fight like 3 times, but then are they like for? Okay, isn't like Grimjaw like a good guy at the end of the day? Like,
No, that's how much I do
he's
know.
pure evil.
Yeah, I think he goes.
Anti-hero.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about anti-hero. I know he just gets his ass kicked the last time, and then I think he's gone.
No, he becomes an anti-hero at the end. He comes back.
Oh, he comes back. Oh, see, I didn't know that.
So he's an
Okay.
anti-hero. Okay, see,
Okay.
so he does like side with Ichigo. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, stop making up this fanfic. Oh my god. She's
Yeah.
like, give me something. I need something canon that I can work with. This is what she's saying. Jesus Christ.
This is canon. You say they fight, and then he becomes an anti-hero, so he sides with Ichigo temporarily.
No, to make
Canon.
your fan fiction, you need the canon. To make it legit in your head, you need something canon. Okay.
Let a girl like what she likes. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Persona.
All right. First of all, let's get the podcast started. Welcome everybody to HBMP JRPG podcast episode 120. We are live back to back this month. That's crazy. I did not expect us to have another episode so soon, but we got a lot when it comes to Summer Game Fest. And oh man, we got some stuff to talk about. Whew. some good stuff to talk about. It's gonna be awesome.
Bro, sweating.
Yeah, you guys know we're live on Google Play, Apple Podcasts, whatever your podcast is around the globe, we're on there. Just real quick, I might need somebody to take over. I might have to leave the mic for a little bit, so if I go dark, just keep the conversation flowing. So
Well, I mean, it is called Bow and Pals, so I vote Bow.
I bet.
Blake can have that.
All right, Blake, you're on it. You're on it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave, and
Yes,
you're gonna have it. You got
yes,
it.
sir. Daddy has left, and I am here with the milk. Let's go.
Fuck is happening right now? Okay.
Alrighty, so you know what? We're not gonna be here all day. So let's just jump into it. Let's talk about the first game I want to talk about here that has a lot of details. Let's talk about Persona. So Persona 4 Revival has officially been unveiled. We got a lot of information on it, and I'm telling you guys, this game looks amazing. I'm assuming for everybody here, this is a day one cop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've still yet to actually finish Persona 4. I've said multiple times. I feel like I've said on the podcast that I only got to Mitsuo, I think is as far as I got. And then for whatever reason, I just ended up distancing from the game for whatever reason. So I'm definitely looking forward to giving this one a go. It looks really good.
I bet. All right. Anybody else got some impressions from what they've seen on Persona 4 Revival?
I think it looks great. Beforehand, I was like, yeah, I'm going to play it. Like I felt very lukewarm. Like, yeah, I'm going to play it. Then seeing all the characters again, my heart was set ablaze. I love the Inaba gang. I think this is the best cast in JRPG history.
Oh, damn. In history? In all of JRPG fiction?
In all of the JRPGs I've ever played. I think it even
wow.
Up there. No, so I think this
praise.
is the best. Yeah, no, it is. I think it's phenomenal. I love the characters. I'm afraid what they're going to do for the writing because we all know about the Persona 4 discourse. And if you don't, good for you. But anyway, so what I like about when I played Persona 4, replayed it recently, Persona 4 Golden, I just think the writers knew how to capture a youthful spirit, friendship, just your closest friends hanging out. And I just think they did a phenomenal job where at the end of the train and stuff, I was in tears. I was like, oh my God, this is just it was just so good. And it just brought me back to my childhood. I can picture me and my friends doing fuck shit like this. It was just so many relatable moments or real moments. And Persona 4 was ahead of its time. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It was so fucking ahead of its time. And I'm really glad. I'm gonna be honest. While there's a part of me who's yeah, another generation gets to experience Persona 4, even though they deadass could experience Persona 4 Golden, it still holds up. Y'all will not convince me otherwise.
I don't think it does.
You don't?
I think from a graphical standpoint, it doesn't hold up anymore. It looks
from a graphical
dated.
standpoint, sure, yes. I mean, but okay, that's 10 years though. 10
Persona
years.
4 was dated when it came out graphically.
Was it?
Yeah.
The
PS3 was out by that point. Remember?
I think so. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But my point being that it doesn't matter because every other aspect of the game is so amazing that who cares?
I mean, that was going to be my next thing, but that's what I'm saying. I think even I don't think the graphics look ugly. I'm sorry, I don't think Persona 4 graphics look ugly. They're not as pretty as Persona 5, sure, but I don't exactly as Kevin Lewis says. Golden still holds up apart from the Vita graphics. I agree. I played it on the Vita first. That was my first ever Persona. It was Persona 4 Golden on the Vita, and recently replaying it, I didn't have any issue with it. I thought the gameplay still held up, the dialogue still held up. Characters were still amazing. I no qualms. I think the voice acting, in fact, was better than the first one. I love Chie's voice. I don't give a fuck. And I love Teddy's voice. I do not like Teddy and Chie's voice in the remake. I'm very disappointed. That's probably my biggest problem. Is I was like, oh, what did they do? I love Chie's. I don't know. She has more of a tomboyish vibe to me. And same Teddy has a Winnie the Pooh-esque voice. I don't know how to explain it. That weird softness to his
okay, yeah,
voice.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but they don't have it in this, which makes me very sad. But I don't know how. I'll try to adapt. We'll see. I'm sure the more you're exposed to it, the better. But it looks good. It sounds good. I'm very excited. I do hear a criticism of people saying, not it's been Persona 5ified,
What?
Um,
Huh? How does
yeah,
that?
well, I think because like hyper style, like I think Persona.
That's
like,
what
5
Persona
is,
has
like,
always been. Who I
has
gotta
it
smack? Who I gotta smack?
Hold on. Has it always as stylish as Persona 5?
That's like the natural progression of how Persona was gonna go anyway. So if you go from Persona 4, Persona 4 already had a stylish look. It's gonna progress in that area, and Persona 5 solidified it. So of course, everything else is gonna go from there. Obviously, like what the fuck did they? Yeah, I swear, anybody finds anything to complain about, I hate people. I hate people. I really do. But I think it's fine. If it does, you copy what works. All the even outside of gaming, if you go to phones, if you go to cars, whatever it is, if you did something awesome, you look back at it, and you say, oh, you know what? I can implement it here too and make it just as cool. That's a dumb complaint to me. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel mixed because I look at like what do you call it, metaphor or whatever. Metaphor. At least I think metaphor. At least no, but it's all like but you see. Okay, you can't tell me you look at metaphor and you don't see like the Persona inspiration, right?
I'm like for metaphor.
And
it almost goes borderline visual vomit sometimes when it comes to the menus and stuff like that, and how much the presentation it goes a little bit over the top. I still like it, but it's a little bit over the top sometimes. I think Persona 5 and
I think Persona 5 fucking nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it completely.
I like with metaphor. One thing I do appreciate with metaphor is the artistic direction was a little different. Like you still got like Persona-esque art, but it felt more Renaissance, like a painting.
Yeah, absolutely. It gave it its own identity.
Yeah, give it a little bit. Anyways, but to Persona 4. Point is, I think it looks great. I'm excited to play it. I am telling myself not to indulge in Persona 4 discourse. I'm curious. I'm so like I think that's my biggest like. What are they going to change? That because I think I was reading somewhere it said like, oh, now like modern art audiences can see it. And I'm like. With that, I just think Persona 4 was perfect as is on,
Are you nervous they're going to change anything with Kanji and Naoto?
You know what they're gonna do, Bao? They're gonna do. I don't think they'll do anything drastic. I don't think that's what they're necessarily going to change, but I think there are other bits that they might.
I think they honestly they might do something different. I don't know what they're going to do. I hope they don't. They should know how much controversy that it's going to cause. They should just keep it all the same and let the people who obviously don't play the games try to get their little engagement tweets with how wrong they get it and stuff like that. They shouldn't change anything. But
I don't think they're going to change anything major. But I think Persona 4 has a lot going for it than just Naoto and Kanji. So
yeah. I mean, it's going to be a big deal. You're going to see some people on X post something stupid, and it's just going to go from there.
Cannot engage.
Yeah.
Don't take the bait. Do not take the bait.
I know. I'm telling.
Yeah. This game is going to come with a plethora of editions. You got the Ultimate Edition, Deluxe Edition. I think there's one that comes with an actual statue. I'm not sure. Maybe that's part and separate from it. It was also confirmed, well, not confirmed, but on the website, it actually says a complete full remake of Persona 4 Golden. So that puts my mind at ease because I thought it was going to be vanilla Persona 4. And then they were going to do Golden DLC.
I don't know if it's because I hung out with you guys enough, but even just seeing what they did with Persona 3, I could not eliminate that it was an above 0% chance that it wouldn't have been golden.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still on the fence that it's just 0% chance that was ever going to happen. Just two very different situations.
Yeah, that is true. And Golden is baked into Persona 4, but I still felt this is Atlas. They could have done something. They could have get a DLC in which you had to start a new game to access it. Like to get the golden content, you have to start a new game or something like that.
I'm gonna be real. I low-key wish they didn't have golden aspect. Only because solely realist Marie. I just don't care about Marie. I hate her fucking. I
gotta be honest. I don't hate her dungeon. I don't hate her. I could leave it. I don't even need it that much. I don't think Marie was
Nope.
that needed. I felt like she was the Atlas. Oh, new DLC, new version of the game. Put a female character in there so we can sell or something like that. Because Atlas does
Straight
that.
up. No, I hate her. Her as a character is like whatever. I don't particularly hate her. I feel like
Yeah.
but her dungeon specifically, I hate.
What's wrong with her dungeon? It was pretty
Her
straightforward.
dungeon- It was awful. Oh my god! Because if memory serves me correctly, you lose all of your equipment and you only use the equipment found in the dungeon.
Yeah, but it's like they're gonna give you the means to deal with whatever. Like the enemies are not gonna be broken. The enemies are not gonna be like up to current.
Don't you also like drain? Doesn't something also drain in that dungeon after like your MP like take more or something? I swear there was something crazy. That dungeon was bad.
I have a question for chat. Is she romanceable?
I think does she have a link? Does she have a link? I don't think she has a social link.
Yeah, isn't that where you get her poem and like she reads it? That's just when you find a note. Yeah, I thought she had a social link. Okay, hold on.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm still Team Rize, but yeah, I mean, she doesn't look that bad. Just saying.
Rize sucks.
Jesus Christ. So wait a minute, Blake.
She has an Arcana. She's the Aeon Arcana.
Yeah, she has the Aeon one. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. So Blake, this is definitely you're gonna play it day one, right, Blake?
100%. Yeah. I think the only thing that was coming out in February that I was kind of interested in was the new Tomb Raider remake. But that was kind of like more of a you're coming out, you fill the space. But now that this is coming out, this fills the space. So I definitely want to be locking in on this day one. I remember when 3 Reload came out. I like no life for that game, and I want to say it was like 10 days I was able to platinum that game. So I'm definitely in the mood for some Megaton. I was like kind of debating. I was like, man, maybe I should just play Metaphor. But I was like, all right, 4's coming out. Bet I'm not gonna waste my time.
All right, good. Yeah, everybody should be getting this day one. Support Atlas, even though Atlas doesn't need support and Atlas does some crazy stuff. But if they are doing this DLC right, or there's no DLC for Golden, then you know what? They're good on Atlas. Good on them. They seem to be on the roll. What else about this one? They revealed some DLC outfits for this, which
did they?
It's the same DLC over and over again with Atlas. I'm so sick of it. It's Persona 5, outfits, Persona 4 outfits, school outfits, and that's pretty much it. Like they never do anything in variety at all. They do the same things over and over again.
In their defense, people keep buying it.
Do they? Like I don't know if we have numbers for these DLCs.
Actually. They do.
I don't know about numbers.
To be fair,
if you look up people playing this game, they'll always have the DLC offers on.
Seriously? Oh my God. I hate them.
I actually didn't. I mean, I guess you could say I did, but with 3 Reload, I didn't technically purchase the DLC because I bought the collector's edition. I didn't even realize the collector's edition. It just came with the DLC. So I had that. And honestly, if there's a collector's edition for 4, I'll probably end up looking to see if I can, because the collector's edition for 3 was actually pretty cool. So.
They also have demon DLC, as they always have. Like you'll be able to get a whole bunch of demons to summon from the compendium, which I actually use it because more than likely I'm getting like the deluxe special edition that comes with everything. So I use the DLC demons. Only thing is I just use them as what level I am. So when you summon them from the compendium, they're like level 25. I'm around level 25, so I'll take that demon. Other than that, maybe when I get towards the end of the game, I might get the really high level ones or the broken one just for the hell of it, because I paid for this and I'm going to use it. So, yeah, and the demons, they're not broken for their level. Of course, like Centennial or something like that. It's like probably the most powerful one, and you could probably fuse a better version of Centennial, obviously, but they're pretty useful. They can make the game a little bit easier, but they have useful abilities like high level healing spells, maybe a almighty attack or something like that. Yeah, that you can utilize. Of course, they got the music, the background music for Persona. Looks like Persona 5, obviously, and Persona 3. So, like, anything else?
Honestly, I just like having like my go-to from Royal and Reload that I was like listening to is Lone Prayer, which I think was one. I think was Persona 1.
Yeah, Persona 1 remake, I believe.
So I just love listening to that song, especially if you're just like running around, just like doing side quests and whatnot. It's a good. I like DLCs that do change that. I mean, you could just go on YouTube, but like I don't know. It's so much work. So I don't know if it's there and I can use it. Great.
Nice. Also, guys, this is coming straight to Xbox Game Pass. Anybody's getting on Xbox Game Pass? No. What's wrong with Xbox? Xbox is coming back. We saw the Xbox showcase.
I can't platinum Xbox games. Actually, I can because Halo's on PlayStation. But that's besides the point. I can't platinum. No, I'm not getting it on Game Pass.
Okay, that's crazy. All right, let's see. So yeah, from a gameplay, it looks like it definitely does update style from the Persona 4, and yeah, they took what worked from Persona 5 and they're using it here. Obviously, everything looks pretty good. It looks like there's team attacks, or rather, there's demon team attacks, because I saw Yukiko use like Akidyne with her Persona, maybe. Not sure, but they should implement the team attacks from Royal that they had. That was pretty cool. No, they actually did that in Golden too, so there should be team attacks.
Yeah, isn't it? What were they called in Royal? Were they called Showtimes, basically? Yeah,
they call it Showtimes, but there were definitely team attacks.
Those started in Golden, right?
Yeah. So hopefully they don't mess this up. So it's coming out early next year, February next year. Getting out of the way of GTA, which is good, which we still haven't gotten anything on, but that's for another topic. So that's Persona 4. Chat, this is day one, right, chat? Everybody better be getting this day one. Arguably the best Persona.
Well, you see, Shadow, it all depends on, well, I guess this comes out February, but there's another JRPG coming out right after.
What JRPG? What's that?
Damn it, Shadow! I gave you a segue. Fucking hell! in spring of 2027, a final inclusion to a loved, beloved franchise. I can't speak.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
Final Fantasy VII. Lord, okay.
Oh my god,
jeez.
7 is his own franchise.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, all
really?
Right.
It is.
Yeah, it's got
10 games now, if not more.
10 games, a bunch of like movies, and not a bunch of movies, but like Avid Children is a thing. And I think there was something else as well.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if they made another Final Fantasy VII movie.
They probably should. Why not? More Final Fantasy is great. We need more. We got a super chat. Oh, am I tripping?
We have a super chat from Cranberry with the $20 super chat saying, "Good to have y'all back so soon. Where do the Persona games rank for you guys?" I would say 4, 5, 3 for me. For me, Cranberry, I would say 3, 5, Royal, and then probably 4, and then 5. Even though I haven't finished 4, I don't want to touch Vanilla 5 ever again.
I can't rank them, so I choose my favorite children. Personas 1 and 2 are at the bottom, though.
So we all know Persona starts with Persona 3, so that doesn't really matter. So I probably go 4, 5, and 3. Now, if you want to rank each individual game, maybe Royal is definitely at the top, and whatever version of Persona 3 is at the bottom. I'll say that much. Easily. Has anyone here actually played? I think Bao, you played Persona 1 and 2, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's crazy how they just ignore that one. Like they're never actually gonna. Do you think they'll ever remake Persona 1 and 2, or is it just over? It's just they'll never actually do it.
Maybe eventually when we run out of things to remake.
That is true.
After the completely change the identity of the game, we're just going to alienate original fans. I'm sure Alice doesn't care at this point.
Yeah, please. I think they definitely shouldn't even care about it.
If they remade those games as they were, no one's going to like them.
No, nobody's going to like them at all. They have to completely rehaul them for the most part. You're going to have the people complain about, oh, it's not the original. What is this? It's now a school simulator. No, it's not what it was. Like, bro, like.
Which is a shame because Persona 2 specifically is very, very good. It's just very different from what came after it.
But yeah, I think that's the ranking for me: 5, 4, and 3 for the most part.
And then 4, 3, and 5.
4. I thought you were a real big fan of 3. I thought 3 was like your. Oh yeah, you said
it
Golden
is, and it keeps flip flopping. 3 and 4 keep flip flopping, but like I don't know, like 4, I'm just feeling 4. I feel like 3 I like more when I'm like sad girl energy, and then I like 4. But I do love 3. I do love 3. For long I was like a 3 girl, but I don't know. Retrying Persona 4 just like got me. I'm like, damn, this is so good. Like, Persona 4 is just really fucking good. Not that 3 isn't, but 4 just. I don't know, like just hit some part of my brain where I cannot stop thinking about it. So yeah, it would definitely be 4, 3, 5 for me. Actually, it'd be 4, 3. I haven't even played 2, but it'd be 4, 3, 2, 5. Yeah,
that's crazy. But you know what? Honestly, understandable. I think 5. I just really like 5's story, but like everything else about 5 is just all right.
I'm sorry. Are we talking about Persona 5?
We have another super chat. One from Shattered Glass with the $10 super chat saying, enjoyed the state of play and Game Fest more because I liked most of the non-JRPG genre games they showed, but P6 and P4 revival trailers made my day. Getting them on PS5 or Nintendo, more JRPG-friendly consoles.
Let's go.
Not that stinky Xbox. Hey, you ain't even here. That's crazy.
Wow. Why we have so much disrespect for Xbox? That's insane.
They do it to themselves.
Yeah, they do. They honestly do.
But you know, hey, they're growing their balls back. They redacted Gears of War E-Day as a coming to PS5. That's no longer happening. So
yeah, that's good. Well, it might be a console. It might be like a timed exclusive. They're just calling it console exclusive for now. I wouldn't be surprised if in like a year it went to PS5.
I feel like that's got to be their new plan. Is just timed exclusives because like they did with Forza.
Yeah. Well, Shattered Glass, I'm glad you enjoyed Persona 6 and seeing Persona 4 Revival. I did as well. It was freaking awesome. We got another super chat.
Another super chat from the homie Shattered Glass with the $5 super chat saying, still have no interest in FF7 reimagining. Respectfully, they already screwed the pooch on that. Maybe get it used and cheaper if that's decent. That's kind of crazy for you to come into Mr. JRPG stream.
That's
and to his face
insane, bro.
Point blank. That's kind of, honestly, I kind of respect it.
You know what? I ain't even gonna.
Wrong, though?
I'm not even gonna hate on it because it should have. It can be definitely argued that it should have been a straight 1-for-1 remake, obviously. But they changed a lot. They changed a good amount with the story. So it's just like if you don't like it, I can't even be mad at you. I'm enjoying it. I'm very much enjoying it. But it's just, hey, if you wanted that 1-for-1 and you didn't get it and you hate it, I get it. I get it. I get it.
I think what bothers me the most is that it just took a literal decade to complete the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah,
that's just ridiculous to me.
Yeah, I feel like that it's a once in a lifetime thing. I don't think it'll ever be replicated with any other Final Fantasy at all. They definitely won't do anything like this. I think Square Enix's plan was that it was going to make them so much money in the long term, which is to be argued that Rebirth didn't sell to their expectations, and maybe as time went on, Final Fantasy's popularity kind of went down just a tad bit, a smidget bit. And then especially when they decided to do everything a little bit different with the story, that's when interest kind of got away from some people. But yeah, it took them this long. It's ridiculous. I'm glad we're at the end. We're at the finish line finally, but God damn, it took them a long time. I can definitely see why. Like effort and time went into remake and Rebirth. Like from a graphical standpoint, and from a gameplay perspective, it definitely does look amazing and plays amazing. But damn, for it to take almost 10 years is just insane. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Final Fantasy Revelation, as they are now calling it.
Just like the Bible.
That's insane. I really thought it was going to be Reunion, but I wonder why they couldn't use Reunion.
So they already used Reunion for Crisis Core.
I mean, I guess you can. I guess so. Yeah.
Crisis Core Reunion and then Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I think you'd kill your algorithm searching, or probably however that works. But I feel like that was probably the better call to use it on Crisis Core, given that game's details and plot makes sense. But yeah, Revelation, I feel like, is a bit more fitting because, the Bible, end times, all that stuff, especially with what's being shown in the trailers.
Oh, yeah, easily, especially with Meteor getting ready to come down. I mean, is that a spoiler? I'm not spoiling anything for Final Fantasy.
It was in the trailer.
Yeah.
And no one knows what Meteor is if you haven't played the game, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. So yes, people, we finally got Final Fantasy Remake Part 3, which is called Revelation now, and it's the final part to this remake series that took forever to come out. I'm not sure if you guys even know, but Final Fantasy VII is definitely probably my favorite JRPG of all time.
What?
And to see this ending and see that it finally got its proper, remake in this fashion, I like it. Like we said before, I could have took a 1-for-1 remake, but to seeing this final installment, I'm good with how it turned out. So this new trailer showcased a lot. Surprisingly, I couldn't believe it. You got the airships, you got the drop down Fortnite style into places. You could see Wutai and all the crazy places from Final Fantasy VII. And I'm really excited for this. One of the things that I definitely saw in this trailer was there's going to be a different battle system, kind of. Well, not different. It's going to have the same battle system really much that Remake and Rebirth had, and evolve from there. But it's going to have almost job classes for the most part. And that's a little bit weird how they're going in that direction for this particular one. For the original Final Fantasy, I guess no character really technically had a role in combat. I mean, maybe you could set up. Aerith. Yeah, it's like Aerith was the only one that had a defined role. But for the most part, the materia system, you could do whatever you wanted.
That's one of the appeals of the game. There wasn't a class system anymore, like previous games. You can make anyone anything.
Yeah. So it's interesting that this job system kind of comes with a dress with a outfit changers as well. So and it seems like there's going to be at least 2 jobs for every party member. And we got a super chat.
This super chat from Knife here with the £5 super chat in it. We are getting the FF7 trilogy before Kingdom Hearts 4. You'll love to see it. Well, actually, I think to comment on that, I feel like there was something they were saying they were trying to finish FF7 to get that out of the way so they could continue Kingdom Hearts. I don't have a source on that, but I could have sworn I heard that somewhere. Because
that's the same team.
Is it okay? I was like, who's the guy with the draws the zippers? What's his name?
Nomura.
Yeah. Isn't Nomura part of both teams?
I don't know.
I don't know to what extent anymore, because he might just be like an overseer now. I just don't know.
Yeah. But
right.
I would think, of course, we're getting the trilogy. The Square Enix going to close out the trilogy and move on as soon as possible, and then we'll get Kingdom Hearts 4. Which I'm surprised we didn't get anything on Kingdom Hearts 4 at all.
Or after we're done with the remake trilogy, they adapt Advent Children into a game as well.
I think when they're done with the remake trilogy, they're done with Final Fantasy VII. I really think after the remake trilogy, they're Square Enix is just cleaning their hands of Final Fantasy VII at this point. I really doubt they're going to do anything else for it. Unless this last one sells a lot. I don't think they're doing anything with 7 after this one. This is a once in a lifetime thing.
Not to go off topic or anything, but after they're done remaking 7, do you guys think they're gonna pick another game like 10 or something to remake? I think that 9 remake is never coming back.
Not immediately, but yes.
6.
I think it'll be 9 or 6 personally. 10 as a possible third.
I feel like 10 would. I feel like 10 would be the easiest.
6.
I agree.
Yeah,
I prefer 6 and 9 though.
I would definitely prefer 6 easily, but I think 10, if they really wanted to be cost effective, I think 10 would be the easiest one to do. And it's been 20 years.
A wild pick is 2, but that'll never happen.
Why 2? Because the battle system?
No, 2 has a very good story for how simplistic it is, and has a lot of potential if you remake it.
I can believe that.
Yeah, so say 8 if you want to talk about potential. Make 8. Don't waste your time.
Jesus Christ, we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get at how wrong you are about 8. Right.
It sucks.
Jesus Christ.
As you were.
But yeah, definitely. So, what do you guys honestly think we will see Kingdom Hearts 4? I mean, after the trilogy is done, but do you think Square Enix will go somewhere else, or they're just going to work on Kingdom Hearts 4?
I don't know, man. The thing is that like other developers, they'll come out and be like, "Oh, we restarted development with Kingdom Hearts." I don't think they restarted development. I think it's just taking them this long.
I think they did. I don't think they had anything. I think what they showed before was just some like beta alpha, like it was like an early alpha build or something like that.
No, Nomura peered over someone's shoulder, saw them working with Unreal 5, and went, "That looks great. Can I upload that?" And they went, and then he went, "Okay, great, I did it."
Easily, yeah. Damn, this guy said Rebirth was awful. What kind of idiot? No. I'm just saying.
A lot of people.
I was actually thinking after I saw. I don't know about Shadow because I think he's still playing Rebirth. But after I saw this trailer, I was like, damn, I should go back and play Rebirth again. I'm like, man, I love like everything about this trailer, dude. Like it's getting me hyped. I was like, now they added a bunch of like quality of life, like toggles and whatnot, like basically like hyper mode that you can enable and like just dig around in now. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go mess around with that just to kind of see what kind of craziness I can get into. Do a new game plus run with that.
Yeah, that would be ideal to do. But yeah, I think there's a good amount of people that didn't like Rebirth, which I don't even know why. Rebirth was its peak in my opinion. I mean, story, and the mini games. Like when I look back at the mini games, they're there definitely in abundance, but it's like the ones that are required, they're pretty easy. And they don't take that much. They don't take that long to complete. And the original Final Fantasy VII had a lot of mini games in there too. So, and they actually said that there was an interview with one of the creators of Final Fantasy VII Revelation that people were complaining about the amount of mini games in Rebirth, and he was like, "Well, we're not gonna stop that with Revelation. There's gonna be just as many mini games as the original, and we might add more." So it's kind of crazy how they're doing that. We got a couple of super chats. Go ahead.
That's a good segue because Shattered Glass with the $2 super chat saying glad the mini games will be completely optional. TG I think stands for
completely optional. Okay, that's pretty cool. But the snowboarding mini game shouldn't be optional. You should have to do that.
No, I think the snowboarding one has to be like mandatory.
Yeah, it has to be mandatory. Yeah, you have to do that one. I think that's part of the story if I recall correctly.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm not calling anybody out, but Shattered Glass, I looked at your last super chat. You said you have no interest in 7, so why are you throwing shade on the mini games all of a sudden? Interesting. Very interesting. We also have Lamar with the $10 Canadian super chat. That's my boy saying, "Hi, Pelvic. I hope you do more podcasts." Never mind, that is not my guy.
Rude. Thank you. And rude to you. Rude to this guy, but thank you.
Gave a super chat just for Pelvic. That's insane.
Next super chat
you,
is
Lamar. See? Thank you. They do like me.
You got your fans, Pelvic. I'll admit. You got your people out there.
I was going to say, I'm not hating. Any doubt.
I'm not hating. You got your people out there. They showing love for you. I love to see a black content creator getting their dues, you know? Okay, so.
Yeah, and you getting paid for it. Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it. I didn't say nothing. I didn't even say anything. So you know what? You said it, not me. Okay.
That's fine. All right. As you were. Yeah.
We have another super chat from Cranberry, another super chat saying, "How do you guys feel about Square Enix? Is it peak again?" I would say they've definitely been. I'd say they've been on an upward swing. I'd say probably since 2020. It seems like when did they? Was 2017 when they invented HD 2D? I feel like that kind of really brought it back. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 is different to everybody. Overall, not a bad game, just lacking in certain areas. I would say overall, I'd say Square and Capcom, they are just killing it. They're on an upward swing for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, Capcom is dead to me until they bring back Breath of Fire. Capcom is
Dino Crisis. What? Huh?
Fucking over it.
Oh, that's too scary. That's too scary for Pelvic.
Over it.
But I do think Square Enix, they're doing pretty good stuff. Like Blake said, they started the whole 2D HD craze. They got a couple of games out there. You had Octopath Zero, then you got the Adventure of Elliot coming out, you got Final Fantasy VII coming out. Yeah, I would say Square Enix is doing a pretty good job at this point. They do have a lot of like IPs and original games that they kind of make, like Triangle Strategy and stuff like that, and Dual Field Chronicle, which probably nobody played.
I forgot about Dual Field.
Yeah, I do think Square Enix is doing good right now. Like Blake said, nowhere near Capcom. Capcom is on a generational run like we have never seen, and I think they're going to go quiet for like maybe 2 or 3 years after some games come out, and I wouldn't mind that because they have to develop those games. But yeah. I think Square Enix is kind of back. They're on the upswing.
I'd say even if you, I know there's a lot of people around here that don't like FF16. Like the fact that we got like a 16 announcement to release was like I feel like it was within like a year and a half. Like that was a very quick turnaround by Square Enix standards.
I think that they didn't want to have the long development time of 13 or 15, so they just like we have a plan, we're gonna make it, we're gonna stick to it, and we're gonna get this game out in a good time frame, and they did. And as questionable as I find 16. You got to admit they put their heads down and they got it out.
Okay, and another super chat from Night Fury with the £2 super chat saying, hoping we get a Queen's Blood game at some point. Dude, that's my biggest. Honestly, it was like my top 5 most wants for like the finale of this game. I just hope that like they added more to Queen's Blood because I don't want to talk about how much time I spent in that game. It's not right.
Yeah, Queen's Blood is really fun.
And the last super chat we got was from Shattered Glass saying, LOL, because I quit playing Rebirth because of the minigames. You quit because of the minigames?
Quit because of the minigames.
Interesting. Interesting. Shadow, I don't think the streets yearn for classic RPGs. Y'all would not have survived.
Yeah, y'all really wouldn't have not survived. Like I said, the minigames, yeah, they're in abundance and they're there, but it's like they're easy. They're not requiring you to get the best score. You just got to do them once for like maybe 10 minutes each, and they're scattered around maybe until you get to Costa del Sol, which is the beach area. You might have to do a couple of mini games, but it's not bad. It's not that bad at all. You can
also in the if you go to the settings, if you like turn your difficulty on to very easy, that also affects the mini games, so it makes them easier to do. So if you want to change your difficulty to easy, skip through them, and then you can do that. Don't ask how I know that.
I didn't know you could do that, but I know like for the main story stuff, you don't have to get the best score. So it's like, yeah, it was getting a little excessive. There was like a box mini game or something like that. You had to break a bunch of boxes with clouds to get a high score, or get like a normal scores to complete. I think an area in the junkyard. I forgot the Corral region or something like that. That's why I was like, okay, I don't think this was in the original game. Why is it here? But it didn't take me too long.
To me, I kind of felt like nostalgic in a sense, where I was like, oh, it feels like Rebirth for that reason was like almost like way more classic feeling than any Final Fantasy release in the last 10 years. Like just off of like those things. And I mean, even one, like Remake Part 1 had those mini games, like when you're on the bike, the motorcycle segment, when you're doing the things with Tifa, the little like QTE like sit up and push up mini game things. Like there was like these were in like 7 Remake. It's just, I guess, I don't know, people didn't mind the ones in Remake, or they were paced out more, so they didn't feel, I guess, as front and forward.
Okay, I mean, and also you have like busy work in Rebirth, like all the stuff that you got to do around the fields, like activate the towers, activate the summons, the chocobos and stuff like that. So maybe in conjunction with that, the mini games kind of stood out as being obnoxious, I guess.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And then we have one last super chat from Shattered Glass saying they were mandatory, though, to back the story. I mean, still, you can still speed through them pretty quickly. Yeah, like and then like the Queen's Blood tournament on the ship, like you can skip it entirely. I loved that, man. Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little ridiculous with Red 13 standing on his legs. So it was a little ridiculous. I'm like, come on,
that's my boy Red.
But yeah, maybe I'm playing it right now, and I do remember when it first came out that I was complaining that it was really bloated, but for some reason I'm good now. Like I don't really mind. I got to Gungala, and I'm about to do all the stuff there. And I remember when I first played it and I got to Gungala, I was just exhausted. And I was like, I didn't feel like doing it anymore. It might be because I'm playing it at like 120 FPS, so it's like just so much greatness.
How the hell are you? What kind of specs are in your current 120 FPS? The base PS5 struggled to get 60.
Yeah.
What do you have running over there?
Yeah, it's already.
This is where y'all super chat money be going, bro. That's crazy.
Maybe, but it's running at that glorious 120, and I got the mods. With the mods kind of broke with the new update, kind of made me mad, so I had to stop playing it and went back to Stellar Blade. But yeah, man, running Final Fantasy Rebirth at 128 frames, 1440p, it's glorious, absolutely glorious. But for you guys that play Final Fantasy VII, is anybody getting this one day one? I know Pelvic still has yet to play Final Fantasy VII, which again, I don't know what she's waiting for at this point. But
the time is right.
When is the time ever going to be right? When is it ever going to be right?
I'll know when it gets here. You know.
Oh my God! Whoa.
He said the time is fuck you.
Basically, like, oh, it's so popular. I'm above Final Fantasy VII. I don't have to play this game. Like,
why? Like, why do I gotta play it? What's the problem? You guys are playing
God.
it. You're enjoying it. I have Final Fantasy IX to keep me company, which is actually
not what. How did we get 9 into the conversation? What?
I just brought it into the conversation. That's how.
Okay.
She has to find a way. She has to find a way to get that game into the conversation somehow.
Note 9.
Great game.
Bao, you want 7 when it comes out or nah?
So I told myself I wouldn't play this series, air quotes, until all the parts are out. So I will probably be playing part 1 very soon. And if I'm caught up by the time this is out, then I will play it day 1.
I don't know, like how like people are like you. Some people are like you and say, "Oh, when all the parts come out, I'll play it." It's just like it's gonna take you forever to get through the games. Like,
how long are they?
Well,
only 30 hours.
They're standard RPGs. They're gotta be like 40 hours.
I'd say remake 1 is 40 hours on an average playthrough. I'd say Rebirth though. I'd say Rebirth is like minimum. Like if you're crit pathing, probably 60 hours, but average 80. Rebirth is pretty big.
Yeah, it's like these games are like standard RPG length. Like I'll say 40 something hours each.
It shouldn't take that long.
My thing nowadays is
back to back.
See, that's the thing. I did so many like back-to-back Trails games that I don't think I ever want to do back-to-back RPGs ever again. Respectfully.
Your mistake.
Also, keep in mind, I don't have the biggest like for 7 in general. In my opinion, the original is like one of the weaker games in the series. So if I don't,
let him know, Bao.
I really don't care.
That's much. Crazy.
Let him know, Bao. I say
Pelvic
that's not playing 7. I'm just talking shit.
I know you're just talking shit because you didn't play it. Like literally. Jesus Christ. I'm just here. It's our queen. She is talking shit. She's talking shit about, a game she never played, I'm just saying. Couldn't be me. Could not be me.
Like you did. I'm pretty sure you talked shit about 9 and then you had to replay it.
But I actually played it. I actually played 9,
Yeah, but you talked shit about it first.
That was a different time. That was different. All
right. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well, listen, when I play Final Fantasy VII, and should I dislike it? Oh my God.
I don't think you're not gonna dislike. You're not gonna dislike it as much as 8. There's no way. There's no way you can.
I want you to know I will be in your DM so hard. Be like, yo.
You should not. Nah. There's no way.
Blah blah blah. Yuffie's really annoying. Or da da da. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh my God.
But real talk, I actually don't think I'll hate Final Fantasy VII. I don't think it will surpass 9 or 4. Or
that's
10,
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
But
no, that's fine.
I don't think I'll hate it though. I don't think
you'll hate it as much as 8.
12.
If you hate it as much as 8, I would be very surprised.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was shocked. In fact, though, I will say I'm fucking shocked that I really hated 8. I didn't expect.
Are you sure that's not part of the reason that you had to replay it?
What?
You had to replay 8, didn't you? Like when you got to the end, you realized something was wrong.
I couldn't beat the final boss. It's true.
So
you know what I was doing? Yeah, no, I was.
Are we sure there's 2 words for that? There's not 2 words for that we want to make sure that we're not overlooking here, and those 2 words are a scale issue.
Oh my fucking God! Oh my God!
So FF7 Revelation, guys, man.
First of all, okay, no, I was spamming in Final Fantasy VIII. What was I doing? I was like spamming the summons. That's what I was doing, and I was winning until you get to the final boss and. Spamming summons is not the way. So
yeah, you're right. Skill issue. Got it. Okay.
Oh my fucking God. Yo, I swear to God. What a God.
Oh man.
All right, moving on to your stupid Revelation Rebirth.
Yeah, this game looks incredible. I like the new outfits for the job system.
So it looks like Square Enix finally learned a lesson when it comes to this game. I know first when Remake was first available, exclusivity was a big deal. Everything was going to be on their own separate consoles. But now, since Rebirth didn't sell all that well, now this is going to be available. Revelation is going to be available on everything. So, do we think that
sir.
this is going to affect sales too much, or were people going to buy things everywhere where they wanted to? I guess I don't know. I would assume the biggest fan base would be on PS5, wouldn't it?
Actually, in just like the Switch 2 market and whatnot, the when Part 1 came to Switch 2, when was that, like December last year? That actually performed really well for Square Enix, and they just put Rebirth out on Switch 2 as well. Another really good port. It's been actually, like, Square Enix has been very happy with the output. I don't know about Xbox, because if it's not on Game Pass, they're not going to play it, and if it's not a ball and gun game, they're probably still not going to play it. So I don't know how it's done on Xbox, but as for Switch 2, even PC as well, I think it basically, so long as you're not Xbox, I think it's doing good on your platform.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just on Xbox to be nice for the most part. There's not a lot of people playing on Xbox. I've seen some people want some RPGs to come to Xbox, but they are so much the minority. Absolutely the minority here. All right, so that's Final Fantasy VII Revelations. Chat, is there anything else we missed about the game? Anything we need to discuss before we move on? How's everybody been enjoying Summer Game Fest?
Dude, it was actually high key. I think it was probably
good.
Jeff's. I'd say probably like a top 5 show for Jeff. It was actually very well paced, and I had quite a good time with it.
Yeah, I agree. Also, we gotta discuss the greatest fighting game character to ever come to a fighting game is happening.
Oh boy.
So yeah, Tifa, she's in Street Fighter 6. Coming to Street Fighter 6, which is insane. There's 2 characters I couldn't believe are actually coming to fighting games: Yujiro Hama in Tekken and Tifa in Final for Street Fighter 6. And I bought Street Fighter 6 so fast. When I saw Tifa was
I saw your
announced.
video.
Yeah,
I saw your video.
I brought that so fast. It made it easier that the game was only $20. So that was great. We got a super
Not
chat.
gonna lie.
Yep.
We got another super chat from Shattered Glass, the $2 super chat saying, "I think Vincent. Do you think Vincent will get multiple transformations? I should have 3, right?
I think so. Yeah, he should definitely have multiple translate. I think it's for each of his limit breaks. Is it not? It definitely should.
Yeah, I think that's pretty plausible.
Yeah, he should. And I think he's gonna have team attacks that help out with the rest of the party members. We saw one in the trailer that had Sid, so I'm guessing his other transformations will be there as well. They definitely should have transformations for Vincent. So yeah, were you guys excited for Tifa being in Street Fighter 6 or surprised?
Surprised, no, because it leaked like a week ago.
Yeah.
I was surprised because I have not been paying attention. Still not going to pick up Street Fighter 6, but
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Like this character that everybody's been
cool.
trying to
Yeah.
ask for.
Yeah, it's funny that everyone was asking for it in Tekken, and then they put it in here. So
Yeah,
I guess
true.
I guess Tekken was just wrong place, wrong time because Clive had just come out, so that's what Square Enix wanted to push.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was.
Same thing. I think it's also because they had Noctis in Tekken 7. They just felt like Clive was the next natural choice.
Nah, it was the dumbest joke. Noctis was dumb too. I get that was the flavor of the monk back then.
Didn't they show Noctis and Negan from The Walking Dead in the same trailer or something like that?
I don't know if it's the same trailer, but Negan,
What was going on with Tekken in that era, bro?
I think they were just trying to team up with anything that would let them trying to collab with anything that would be, profitable for them. Because Negan didn't make any sense, but I was glad to see it back then. Let's see. So you guys said that Summer Game Fest was the best show that Keeley has put on for the most part. I think it is. Like all the
I'd
Game
say in a
Awards.
while, yeah. It was. I honestly, I had a really good time with Summer Game Fest. Like this is the first Summer Game Fest that I've actually watched and not like done something else in the background. It held my attention for the entire show.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I watched it through and through. Yeah. Let's see. So let's pivot back to good old Atlas. A special game was announced at the Xbox Showcase. The only game that really mattered, in my opinion. We got a teaser of good old Persona 6. Oh man, guys.
Ghostbusters, right? Anyone else see that, please?
I can see it.
Ghostbusters?
I honestly, with the green, I think of the Dark Hour from 3.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, the Docker
Yeah.
kind of went green. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought ectoplasm. I thought Ghostbusters. I thought, yeah,
Who are you gonna
X-Files. Like
call?
just supernatural. Yeah, I was like, this. Let's go Goosebumps green. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Goosebumps. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Y'all remember Goosebumps? Oh my god.
Yeah, back in the day, I think it used to scare the shit out of me.
That's what that exactly reminds me of. Yeah, ectoplasm. Yeah. I mean, think about it. It shows like a bunch of graves, and it looks like a guy was like reaching toward the statue, and yeah. And then someone on Twitter was saying like it said, never mind. I forgot. Who are you? I think it was something to that effect. I lost it. Don't quote me on that. It might be fake news, but it was interesting, and I mean, I'm excited.
Oh, I'm very excited. Yes. I feel like Persona, like they would have to do a lot to mess up Persona. Like I feel like Persona at this point almost can do no wrong, except for the DLC is messed up. But what exactly are we expecting from Persona 6? More Persona 5 goodness? No, of course a different theme, but you know.
No, I hope it's. People are saying, well, I see a lot of people hoping that it's like darker, which of course I do, but I don't know. I feel like my dark and other people's darks are.
Like, how dark are we talking? Like, some kid gets touched in a certain way or somebody dies? Like, how dark are we talking here? Like, what's dark?
I mean, I think, like, Persona 5 could be seen as dark in some aspects with the girl, like, trying to commit suicide, like, jump, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly. Dark, yeah, that's dark.
You know? To me, I think we could, like, have you ever heard of, what is it? Fear and Hunger, you know? That's, like, that's dark. But, Persona 6, I think... You know, there's going to be death. I mean, what Persona games don't have death? At least like 3, 4, and 5. You know.
I mean, like death was a pretty big theme.
I just want a more dark atmosphere, and this is the way the games used to be.
But how do you mean so? Like, what's a game that has a dark atmosphere? Like, what do you mean?
Any SMT game, Persona 3, pretty much any SMT game that's not P4 and P5.
All right. I don't know. I guess I like my Personas a little bit more upbeat because I feel like, if you want that dark, go to Shin Megami Tensei or something like that. I guess.
You say that, but Persona was always a dark series. Up until
was
Persona
it?
4. Yes.
3. Yeah,
wasn't Val the one here who's played Persona 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Played Persona 1.
Even Persona 3 has that dark tone. Just
no, sir, have you played Persona 1?
They said you only played 2.
No, I'm asking Val.
Okay, so he's played all of them.
Beat 1, no.
Okay, I think that's what we mean when you say we played the game. Okay, but
that's why I gotta specify. So you beat 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right? What does this matter with atmosphere? What are we talking about?
Well, no, I just wanted to know. Like, okay, if you play like I don't know how long of a game. If you play an hour of any JRPG, I feel like okay, what did you really accomplish? Like, how much can you really speak on something? I just wanted to know.
I mean, that's fine. How does that pertain to this conversation?
Oh no, I'm asking because I wanted to. Because you were saying it's always been dark, so I was wondering if you played Persona 1. That's all I was asking. I was just asking the fucking question. I just wanted to know.
I feel like you don't even need to play a lot to get that. Just start up the game, play a few hours, and you'd see that.
Yeah, but okay. So I suppose some games I feel like they can purport themselves to be one way and they end up not being. I look at Final Fantasy 16. I know they're years apart, but Final Fantasy 16 I felt like really gave hardcore Game of Thrones vibes and like the whole sex and murder. It was like really, intense. And then like the rest of the game really wasn't. So that's why
Squeaky toy noise.
What?
So, of course, this is going to be the normal Persona stuff. You're going to have a class schedule, I guess you could say, calendar days and stuff like that. I really do hope they take some aspects of Metaphor of how to use the calendar system a little bit. Because I did kind of like that it took some days to get to certain points, and it kind of took up some time. I think that calendar system in Metaphor was pretty cool. But maybe it might not work for Persona because you're always in one area, so... We'll see how much that can do. They didn't show off any of the leaked designs, so the question is, will those
they probably didn't want to showcase them in case there was other other things from that distributor that they hadn't posted yet or leaked, so that would add credibility to it. I don't know, grasping at straws, but that could be one of the reasons why.
Yeah. How early do we think development this is? Like, do you think they're almost done, or
Shadow Elite? I'm glad that you asked because that release date for Persona 4 was leaked again a week ago, and they also said that Persona 6 was going to be like next year sometime. So Persona 4 and 6 could be in the same year.
sorry, I had to step away for a little bit.
But that could be crazy if they release 4 and 6 in the same year.
I highly doubt that's going to be the case. There's no way they're going to release 4 and 6 in the same year.
I mean, on one hand, that's bad spacing from a business standpoint. But on the other hand, when will they ever have another chance to do something like that?
I think they're probably just going to want to give Persona 6 space and not release it. That'd be pretty crazy. I mean, like, I'd say it's possible, but no, it depends on how early. I think it's really early in development at this point. I mean, unless we get a trailer by the end of the year, that's probably around the time I expect to see anything on Persona 6 again.
Did y'all see this excerpt from the Persona website about 6? I have a hint as to what we're doing here.
What's the exploit or whatever?
It says, live a double life, school, blah, blah, blah. But the interesting part, it says, but beneath the surface of familiar streets and quiet neighborhood lies something darker. Strange rumors, unsettling urban legends, and occult incidents that only you and your closest allies can face. So specifically the whole urban legends and occult incidents things. And then the fact that we got that imagery in the beginning, I could see this being like, probably kind of say like a Ghostbuster-esque type of thing, like you're dealing with.
Like Dan.
There you go.
Yes, actually, like Dan.
Minus the aliens. Okay. That's not bad.
I never know.
We've had aliens.
Can you imagine
before
aliens in Persona?
We've had them before. It's been done.
Interesting. So I
mean, technically, did Persona 5 had aliens, right? That girl's dad was the alien.
Haru's dad.
Sure. Let's go with that.
And homegirl had a saucer, had like a flying saucer for her Futaba. That was her persona. Flying saucer. Just saying. Alien.
True.
Thank you for contributing, Pelvic. We appreciate it.
Anytime.
But yes, I think we're actually dealing like a modern day occult type thing in the vein of Dan, like Blake said. Which I hope so, and that sounds fun to me. Very curious to see how deep they go with that. Also, for those that don't know, Persona 2 kind of sort of messed with that a little bit. Persona 2 was like rumors coming to real life. So I'm curious if we'll have any callbacks to that.
Rumors, so like Chainsaw Man?
Not quite. Chainsaw Man's fears coming to life in the form of demons. That's a bit different.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Chainsaw Man. So like, I'm really glad that we got Persona 6. It's finally coming. It's teased. I think it's going to come out probably in 2028, 2029. Early 2029, if anything. I can't see it going past that. But then again, we did get Persona 5 winter 2014, and then it didn't come out until 2016. So who knows with Atlas, but yeah.
I definitely think that probably scarred them internally, and they probably have learned from that. I would assume it's been 10 years since
that's
then.
true.
They have to like be confident in the we're going to show it, we're going to release it, we're not going to delay it, we're confident, we're good to go.
Yeah. I would hope, just like Square Enix learned from Final Fantasy 16, that Atlas learned their lesson as well. And like I said, I'm glad that we're getting Persona 6. It's very exciting stuff, but I would say I want one more Persona 5 game. Just one more game that encompasses Tactica, Strikers, and characters from Royal as well. Just the one last hurrah, one last farewell. That's what I would like to say.
I think you have a problem. I think we need to get
I think
we need to get him off.
I'm good.
I did say that, and I was like, I understand the appeal, but I'm like, man, it just drives me crazy that they introduced all these characters and like none of them like
Yeah, there's
ever
no
like talk to each other. Like
Exactly.
it's so like it's like, oh yeah, you exist in this spin-off world, so you can't exist in this spin-off world.
Exactly. It's almost like there's different continualities to Persona. Like there's vanilla Persona, then there's a continuality in Persona 5
And
Royal.
I know
Tactica.
that,
It's weird.
you know, that Strikers is like, you know, a sequel, blah blah, and it came out before Royal. But I was like, okay, we in the West, you know, we waited quite a bit for Strikers. So I was like, surely Kasumi will be playable, and even freaking Akechi. I was like, oh, but Akechi's playable, but you know, because sequel, and he's not. So I was like,
they're not even mentioned.
Yeah, so
but they are mentioned in Tactica. They're DLC in Tactica, so it's like I don't know what's going on there. And I think.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think if you actually played Strikers, Tactica, and Royal, I think you could see where I'm coming from, because the characters in those games are pretty cool. They're pretty endearing, and of course, like when Atlas does a spinoff of any type of scale, they do a pretty good job. Like I think Strikers did the warrior style really well. I think it did a great job with the tactical combat in Tactica, a different spin on it. And Royal just had a really good, well, you know, it's the typical Atlas enhanced version of the game, but that ending was amazing. Holy shit, I don't care. Like
I agree.
That's one of the best endings in any JRPG I've ever seen. So much hype. Holy crap. But yeah, seeing all those characters come together for one last game, I think would be pretty awesome. It doesn't even have to be that long. It could be like a 20, 30 hour game. Like, who cares? But I get that the majority of people were all Persona 5 out, and we don't want to see Persona 5 ever again. But me, Persona 5's got a special place in my heart.
I agree 100%, and I feel like the perfect finale to this would be for them to do a 5 Ultimax. But they did 4 Ultimax. I mean, they added characters from 3 and all that, but with how many characters there are in 5, I don't even think you need to do that. I feel like there's characters from 5 they could have added, like who's the gunsmith? Iwai, I think his name was. Hifumi. Like I was like, there was a lot of like cool social link characters, just characters in the 5 universe in addition to all the spin-off characters. I was like, okay, do the Arc System Works fighting game. I don't know, Arc System got Marvel money now, so they ain't doing that.
Yeah, exactly. They moved on. Arc System Works. They're like doing a whole bunch of things. They're done. Yeah.
It would have been great to see like one final like send off, but
yeah,
I at this point, I mean, maybe if we get Q3. Even then, I don't think Q introduced any of the spin-off characters.
Yeah, I think Q3 is probably for Persona 6 at this point. That's like a year or two after Persona 6 releases, which then we'll just have like 10 years of Persona 6. So it's like, what's the harm in getting one more game of Persona 5, and then you're gonna get tired of Persona 6 10 years down the line. Whatever. It's weird. Damn, it's weird how that's actually gonna happen too. We're gonna get a whole bunch of Persona 6 spin-offs. Y'all ready for that?
Dude, Persona 6 kart racing featuring Persona 5 spin-off characters.
There you go. Persona 5 enhanced version. You guys think they're going to do an enhanced version this time around for Persona 6? A Royal?
I definitely think they will. I still think they're going to do one for Metaphor. As much as like people are saying they won't. I feel like it's been long enough. When 6 comes out, they're going to be like, guys, Metaphor. And the fact that they did one for SMT 5 too, and I feel like they don't usually do those for SMT games. I was shocked they did one for 5. I'm glad they did, but I was shocked they did.
It's got to be something about maybe how much the original is making. They're not making that much from the original, so they have to make an enhanced version to get some sales. I don't know. Maybe the cost effectiveness of that. I don't know. But yeah, it's weird that they did it with Shin Megami Tensei 5. I mean, I'm glad that they did it. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance was pretty cool.
I agree. Yeah, Vengeance was awesome.
Yeah.
Hearing the love for SMT5 makes me happy.
Yeah. So I called it too that they were only going to have a logo for Persona 6. I really doubt they were going to have any gameplay. It's great to see.
I'm so mad you said that. I can't let that happen, bro. God damn it.
Like there was no way. There was too much leaks going around that Persona 6 wouldn't show up, and if it did, there's no way they were going to show anything. I gotta be away for a second. Somebody.
All right, chat. It is me, Blake, your favorite stream father. Chat. Let's do an AMA real quick. Ask us anything. Yeah, let's go ahead. SMT5 Vengeance did not sell well. Really? It was on like every platform. Even if there are some people, in this very chat room who still picks it up on Switch 1.
Hold on. Why is Ultimate AMV saying Bow in public not joining this conversation. What? They
I don't know.
handled it.
They were just
Or they
talking.
talking about the SMT stuff. SMT5. My contribution was I love SMT5. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think I like base more than in terms of story. I think I like base more than Vengeance.
SMT5 Vengeance sold over 1 million. I'm not sure what you mean by didn't sell well. Well, that's 1 million is just not good now.
That Square Enix math.
I was about to say. I liked SMT5. I was quite a fan. I feel like though with Vengeance, it took like 3 steps forward and 2 steps back kind of thing. With
Or you think it fell a step back?
in some aspects, like it felt like weird. For example, what they did to oh my god, like literally the one character who had the most character development, the angel girl. I forgot her name. But she was great. But in Vengeance, like
Yoko, is that her name?
No. Yoko's only in Vengeance. Yoko's only in Vengeance. No, the angel girl.
Oh, Tao? Was it Tao?
No,
Oh, you mean
no,
Abdiel?
Abdiel, yes.
Oh, Abdiel.
Abdiel, yes, Abdiel. Like her thing, she was my favorite character, and then she got banalized in Vengeance. And then also, I don't know, I don't really care about the Kadishtu as much as I wanted to. Like I love their designs, but I wasn't like they just weren't the villainous force I wanted. I love like their lore, you know, I love going against a bunch of horrors, you know, it's great. But like it just I don't know, they didn't move me some type of way. You know what I mean? Like the Kadishtu, I just love their designs.
Like them, but I understand
do
that complaint.
They do kind of peter out like pretty quickly. Like they kind of felt like villain of the wiki.
Yeah. And then, you know, like on the other hand, it did do something as well. Like I like that we got like more character interactions. Like they could join your party. I thought that was like really cool. Dazai is so funny. I just think Dazai is hilarious. And you know,
Ichiro
like
Dazai.
you can never see. I'm saying you can never forget his name. But like, you know, obviously in Vengeance, he was so we all know, or not in Vengeance, in the base game.
Dude, that cutscene, bro. Like when I'm having a bad day, bro, I watch that cutscene, bro, and I just start laughing at myself, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's
he's so funny.
He is. And then in Vengeance, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think they like was it better? Sure, because it wasn't just walking up to a random save point, but like was it better by a lot? Really? You know?
I still found like just the exploration and like game to game gameplay of like running around, fighting beating up the what are they called the masses, the pungulating thingies, the eyeballs, what are they called? Abscesses, yeah. I thought that was really fun. I liked finding the men. I just enjoyed exploring. I thought it was really cool.
In Vengeance, yeah, I mean both was fun, but like I think in Vengeance, like the railings, I think made a huge difference because these spaces were.
Oh yeah, the grind rails, yeah.
Yeah. So,
we have a super chat from Cranberry with the $5 super chat saying your number one husbando or waifu in the entire Persona series. Go number one, dude. Number one is hard. Shadow, number one best waifu in the entire Persona franchise. Oh, he said, wait, did you say, yeah, he said just Persona. Okay. Yeah, the entire Persona franchise.
Definitely. I think we said it last week. It's on easily.
And all of Persona. You are mad. Go back to doing what you were doing.
When Chie exists. Wild. Okay.
I get.
Honestly, I'd probably say Makoto. Crazy. But like, I love Makoto. And I do like Yukari, but
I guess.
Dude, see, and Rise, I loved what I met of Rise, but I never finished 4, so I don't know if she changes or anything. But I loved everything about Rise. Her
personality was senpai. That was it. Couldn't stand her. I was like, girl. I loved her my first playthrough. Then when I played it second time.
So it has the best cast, but you got one character that you just really can't stand. But it's the best cast ever, right? Okay.
Best cast ever.
Oh my god. Yeah, definitely Anne in my case. Can't get enough of her. She's amazing.
That's crazy, bro. I just always see Anne as like dumb American, but that's just me.
That's crazy. Wow. Okay, I wouldn't say I go that far. Like I don't hate her, but yeah.
I wouldn't say I hate her either. I just think that she's like, you know, average.
She could be. She could be. I'm going by just cosmetic value. That's pretty much
See,
it.
if anybody in the chat says Haru, I don't believe you. Like, just straight up, I do not
Because she
believe
comes
you.
so late to the party.
Not even that, dude.
Too. It's just, I feel like she's just kind of like milk bred the character. Like,
No, you're right. You're right. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're so right.
The appeal of Haru is the implications about her that don't get fleshed out.
Yeah, I kind of find it crazy. I kind of find it crazy about Haru is like, what's his name? Killed her dad, and like she's cool with him, and I'm just like, no.
I mean, he had it coming, right? I mean, what?
I mean, not enough to die over. Just steal his heart, and that's it. But then he kills him, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm cool with you now." I'm like, no, you should not be cool with this guy at all.
You should actually be planning to slice your neck up in your sleep.
There you go.
Whoa. I don't know who my favorite. I mean, I guess off the top of my head,
Don't say Akechi, please.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I love Akechi, dude.
Oh my god,
Like,
what's wrong with you people?
Listen, he's
what do
a
you mean?
boy
What's wrong?
genius.
Dude, Akechi's awesome.
Yeah, what's your problem with Akechi?
Dude, like my favorite part of Royal is like the post game content. You do like you get like the showtime with him. That showtime is one of my favorite in the game.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. I gotta admit that was a pretty cool.
I am a sucker for it's literally like not to make this about Naruto, but it's literally like Naruto Sasuke, where it's like Akechi, come join us, and then he doesn't want to, and then it presumed dead, but then at the end when you team up and you do like the double Sharingan Rasengan Chidori lightning sword, bro, I was popping off. I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. I feel like as a fan of
implications,
shonen,
Cranberry, is that she's unhinged and a freak.
There you go. Pretty much.
What are we talking about?
Haru.
Queen to somebody, not me.
But yeah,
I
we have
think
a- we have a,
Akechi or Akechi. Yeah, Akechi or Akechi.
Jesus Christ.
That was
We have another super chat from Shatterglass saying SMT Vengeance felt like the true sequel to Nocturne for me as opposed to vanilla version, but I am a Nocturne stan, so yeah. So if you're a Nocturne stan, let me ask you this: do you hate Shin Megami Tensei 4? I've heard tell about Nocturne fans and their hate of SMT4.
Wait, really? I didn't know that was a thing. I love SMT4. Y'all could fuck off. SMT4 is the best one by far that I played.
I can't really argue with that. It's a
I'd say
it's a really
tied
good
for
entry.
best game next to 2, in my opinion.
I've never played, so I can't talk on that. Although I've actually heard really good things about SMT2. I don't know. I'm afraid to play SMT2. It looks.
SMT2 is where the series found a lot of its identity. Even like compared to the Persona games, like transferring demon skills, like that started in SMT2.
And you know what else too? I learned that like SMT2 have boss in common with SMT4, which I couldn't beat the first phase of. I thought the first phase was the battle. It was not. Oh my god, it was such SMT4, I think. SMT4 Vengeance specifically, I think actually is the hardest SMT that I've played. Yeah.
Yeah,
5 Vengeance?
I'm sorry?
You said 5 Vengeance?
No, SMT4. Oh, sorry, no, SMT4 Apocalypse. I said Vengeance. Sorry. Yeah, SMT4 Apocalypse. I think is the hardest SMT.
Really? That's
That
an
I've played.
interesting take.
I've played.
I found base 4 harder.
Base 4 was a pain in
I
the
mean,
ass.
Base 4 was hard. Okay, I'm not denying, but I thought oh my god, Apocalypse was just.
Well, see, I say that because to me, SMT4 is easy, and I find 4A easier. So it's just interesting to me that you find 4A to be the hardest in the series. Was there a specific boss, or would you just
You know what?
in
what?
general?
You know what? You're right. Let me reel it back. I'm thinking final boss. I have trauma from that boss. That's really what it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Final boss. I'm talking about
okay.
overall.
Okay, overall, no. Okay, yeah. Let me. You're right. I was very misleading in my context. Okay, so I think final boss, the hardest final boss in SMT that I've played, definitely was SMT4 Apocalypse. Overall, I think SMT4 only was difficult in the beginning because you don't get a fairy. You know what I mean? Like normally fairy. So like, because I distinctly remember almost quitting SMT4. I was so frustrated because I just, and I saved after every encounter because it was just brutal. But
see, that's what made me drop 4. Yeah,
I understand, but I prompt for once you get out of Naruto, oh my god, it's so good. It just only goes up from there. But it's that initial hump that is very demoralizing. So I understand.
Yeah, I'll never forget for Apocalypse. I will never be able to beat that final boss again. It was so hard. Like it was almost pure luck that I got past him. That guy was
feel
a
similarly.
pain. That was such a pain. And then there was, I know we're talking about Shin Megami Tensei, but like in Devil Survivor 2, oh my god, the last boss for that. No, it was the enhanced version. I forgot what it's called. Record Breaker.
Devil Survivor 2 is also the hardest SMT game for me.
That was a
I also
pain.
played it when I was younger. I'm curious to play it again now. See how well I do.
Yeah, I played Record Breaker like maybe like a year ago, and my god, that last boss fight was ridiculous. I thought I was doing great throughout the whole game. It's like they just throw bullshit at you at the end there. It's like it's insane. I don't know if they expect you to grind like crazy, but oh my god, the reinforcements, the AoE attacks was just ridiculous.
Where does Strange Journey land for you? Like Strange Journey, true boss, whether it be like true, neutral, or true. I don't know. I never did any true bosses, so.
I would say Strange Journey is second hardest to me, but it's up there with Devil Survivor 2 as well.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Strange Journey was also a pain. Shin Megami Tensei is just pain.
Strange Journey can be really hard. Even if you like optimize your parties well, it can still be like a 50-50 shot. You just get screwed over.
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't do the true nothing. I didn't even do like the Redux ending. I fought the pillar. I fought Miss Russian, and that was that. I was like, thank you, I'm free. Goodbye. Like I was checked out of this game. I was checked out.
Yeah. Nocturne, Lucifer for me was also just pain. Like my god, that guy was just ridiculous. Great fight, but Jesus, on
you
hard.
You also played on hard mode.
I was about to say you played on hard.
That was such a pain. Oh my god. Exciting, very exciting.
And you were there. You were there when I played, actually. You watched me beat him.
Yeah.
It was a pretty straightforward fight, though, for me.
Yeah.
I played on normal. Not exhilarating.
Alrighty. But I will say my favorite Shin Megami Tensei is probably Apocalypse. The best one is probably 4. Probably. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go on from Persona 6. We got into a Shin Megami Tensei thing there. Let's talk about Stellar Blade.
Yes, sir.
Brand new Stellar Blade that somebody would hype up that they actually like, but never actually. I don't know. Did Q actually play Stellar Blade 1? I'm not even sure.
He claims he did recently, but I don't believe.
Yeah,
I checked his trophies, and I'm pretty sure when I checked his trophies, it said that he had only gotten like halfway through, which I mean, granted, is further than he usually goes, but.
Yeah, it's not. I highly doubt it.
I could be wrong.
I had to bet money on it. I'm pretty sure he didn't beat it. But anyway, had to throw a jab.
Trophies, crazy. Y'all are stalkers. Like y'all are.
When it comes to Q, we gotta check. This is the same guy that was paid $1,000. That was gonna get paid $1,000 to play games, and he couldn't do that. I don't care what he was doing in his real life. That's just insane.
DM. Did you ever get your money back? By the way, him finishing all like the Trails of games or something like that.
Let's not get into that. Short answer, no.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, Stellar Blade. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So brand new Stellar Blade has been unveiled. We know Stellar Blade is really controversial when it comes to its leading characters, but I will say its gameplay is top notch. It is definitely on point, and I would not be playing Stellar Blade if the gameplay wasn't there. Even this new protagonist, just them looking good is just a sweet bonus. But yeah, this one looks to be very interesting as it seems inspiration from an anime 90s. I forget if it's an actual anime show of episodes or was it a movie? Like Battle Angel Antia, I forget.
Alita?
Yeah,
Alita Battle Angel.
I know you're talking about.
Alita Battle Angel. Yeah. So it seems like it's taking inspiration from that, but this one looks really, really good. Is anyone interested in Stellar Blade here, or is it just me?
Yes, sir. I'm so excited, dude. I love Stellar Blade, the first game, but also my full thing is I just love CQC like fist to fist gauntlets, bro. So this new character, dude, the stuff she be pulling off, I am beyond pumped for this. I cannot wait.
Did we get a super chat?
Got a super chat from Shattered Glass saying excited, but the kid face creeps me out a little. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but Shadow, you take it away.
Yeah, it's a little bit okay. So yeah, I will say in some pictures she does look a little bit young and it's a little bit crazy, but some other pictures like the thumbnail, she looks appropriately You know,
Oh my fucking
she looks
god.
appropriate for the most part. But yeah, they did make it a point to say that they wanted this protagonist to look a little bit younger.
Yeah. Young.
It's a little bit weird because I would say like when was it Friday? When was God of War Laffy was revealed or something like that, and people were like, "Oh, we hate women in games" or something like that, and then all of a sudden you get celebrated and everybody loves it. You would think there's a difference
Telling
between the
you.
two. You would think there's kind of a difference here.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I think people just hate women. I don't care. Like the way it has been spoken about, like Lao Fei and all that.
Yeah,
stuff,
Laffy, I think that's her
I'm
name.
like, yeah, Lao Fei. I don't know, man.
But
I
like,
look at that. I had to go out. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to engage with this. Twitter isn't a real place. I know it isn't. That's what I did. You know, I was like, because okay, I understand like the actual model for Lao Fei, you know, is like really beautiful. I forgot she's some famous actress. I don't know actors and actresses like that, you know. And like she definitely
Deborah
is more
Ann
attracted.
Wolf, Queen.
Yes. So her, you know, um, and she doesn't look as good at like in game or whatever, but I don't think she looks ugly though. These people make it look like she's like ugly. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Nah,
I don't
she's not Jean Grey from the Wolverine trailer.
sure, but like man, I don't know. And then I see Stellar Blade. Personally, I do think she looks a little childish. I understand, you know, Asian people tend like Asian women definitely have like a very youthful look to them. You know, I also understand that. So listen. I'm gonna be real. I'm not playing it anyway, so my opinion matters very little. So
Ace Breaker in the chat said Evie's a model is 33, or the actress I guess is 33. That makes sense. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they do like I don't know they've cracked anti-aging somehow.
Yeah, they really have. Like Korean skincare, let me tell you, it's great, you know.
I will say
Like,
the whole child thing would not have appeared to me if people weren't saying it. Like it just wouldn't have crossed my mind. But now that you
So
say
she
it,
just
I'm
looks petite.
consciously looking at her. Sure, I can see what you mean.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
At first, I confused her for another character in the game who was also a little bit younger, and I was like, oh, okay, so now Eve passed the torch to her, and she's becoming her own. But this is a brand new character apparently, so.
Yeah. I really much to add here.
I will say, for me personally, I wasn't interested in Stellar Blade, the original, until people told me it was sort of Souls-like, and that killed my interest.
It is. I'd still say there's no reason for you not to try the demo because you may still jive with the gameplay. I'm not crazy about Souls likes, but I still enjoyed the game enough. I just didn't like the whole. I guess because I don't even think when you. It's been a while since I played, so I can't remember. But I don't think you like get reset when you lose your when you die. You don't like lose your lives and have to like go back to your specific area. I don't think that was a thing in Stellar Blade, but it very much has like like the bonfire thing, and by like I'd say probably mid to late game you have so many combos that it does feel more similar to like a Devil May Cry. I just feel like you're a bit more squishy than you would be in a character action game.
Die again.
Maybe one day.
Oh, Blake, there is a super chat.
We have a super chat from Cranberry saying gamers don't hate women. I think what a lot of them hate is an agenda, so purposely trying to make the women less attractive to prove some kind of point.
I don't think that's happening, like at all. Also, let me talk about this. Here's another thing.
Okay.
A lot of people are sharing an image of her from 20 years ago when she was on True Blood. She doesn't look like that anymore.
So I don't know about that.
It's a very disingenuous conversation going on.
What I also see, though, I do see, I guess, I saw another like photo where it showed a lot of Sony games are transferring their IPs to women, like God of War as Lao Fei, Ghost of Yote or whatever, like that game. I'm not familiar with a lot of these games, guys. So whatever. So that's one thing that I see a lot of people saying is like Sony's like transferring every, Last of Us. It was Joel, and now it's girl.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't realize that until you kind of mentioned it. But yeah, kind of with the new Ratchet and Clank, there was Rivet, that female Ratchet. I don't think she's gonna be the main character of the next game. But like, if they did, then yeah, there's definitely more cadence to this.
So like, so I think, but what Cranberry is saying is they look less attractive, and I don't know all the characters, you know, to prove some kind of point. But I also think like Lao Fei, I'm like, isn't she not a goddess? Right? So she's powerful, she's badass. I mean, she's
a
Kratos'
frost
wife.
giant.
Okay, so she's across. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't feel like this is like in a gen. If anything, if I had a problem with Alpha, I think it's that Forspoken writing. I'm not a fan of. I feel like it feels.
That's crazy.
Goofy.
I know what you mean, but that's crazy.
It feels a little goofy to me.
Yeah, that was my issue. The whole cube that is there with the sword has nothing to do with her herself.
I'm not mad at the cube person. I get, I was told, I don't know if this is true because I don't really play a lot of Western games. But I heard that I guess a common criticism of Western games is that they're not very silly. Like JRPGs, they have like those like goofy moments. The first thing I think of is like Trails and in the hot spring scene, and you have that one girl who's all like boobs. Was it Cheryl or something? Shirley or whatever, like silly stuff like that. And I guess Western games don't have not necessarily that type of humor, but that goofball humor, that lightheartedness, that
laid back kind of feel. Yeah.
So I think like the
it's a
cube
bit too
is
serious.
yeah. The cube is like, I don't know obviously we don't know anything about the cube, right? Like the cube could be some like god that was trapped inside. I don't fucking know. So I heard that as a potential thing. Is that true for those who do play like Western games? Do you guys feel that way, that he doesn't have the goofiness, or is that something that you actually like in Western games, that it doesn't have that JRPG humor? I don't know.
They tend to have a different type of humor, and it's usually delegated to specific like side characters and side quests and stuff. Like looking at The Witcher, you wouldn't really imagine that there's funny NPCs and stuff, but there is. There's a very popular one that's become a meme outside The Witcher, where he like opens the casket and guys ask him like what year it is, and Geralt tells him, and he's like, "Oh well, f off then," and just closes the casket. Just stuff like that. Like it has humor, just a different type of humor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Western humor is like pretty like tongue in cheek for the most part. It's definitely very different.
Sure. Fair. Yeah, I don't know. I understand, and you know what else I will say though, I do understand wanting like attractive women in games. I do understand that because I like my pretty boys. I like my men like looking like them Final Fantasy characters. Like was it Cecile or Kane? I look at Final Fantasy 4 and I'm just like hubba hubba. I think one of the downfalls of Final Fantasy 16 for me is like, wow, there's no like pretty boys. I was like, I guess I'll settle for Clive. That said,
what do you mean? Dion was right there.
Who?
Dion, Bahamut in 16. Dion,
yeah,
you remember Dion?
Yeah, but Dion.
What? Yeah, but what, bro?
Yeah, but Dion wouldn't like me, unfortunately.
Why? Because he's gay.
Yes, yes.
So you like boys love, except when boys like.
I mean, no. Listen, I do like Dion. You're right. I actually forgot about Dion, and that's fair. No, I do love Dion. I do love Dion, but unfortunately, Dion is not for me.
I just think he's neat.
I do like Dion. It's true. But also, I just feel like Dion got like sidelined hard. But that's
unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he also got sidelined. But yeah, I feel like you can just have women attractive, whatever, but also I feel like this is the same crowd that's like, how's a woman overpowering a man or blah 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 blah. So they want like that realism, but then when they also have like realism of how a woman would look in this fantastical world, and they try to make it more realistic, then it's also a problem. So I'm like, what, do you want realism or not?
Also, for context, Pelvic, this woman has fought Kratos to a standstill.
Has what?
She's fought Kratos to a standstill.
Well, shit.
Blake, you've played Ragnarok, right? Didn't she like fight also?
No.
Here, Bao, I don't know who told you what. I've never played a God of War game.
I could have sworn you did.
I streamed 2018, God of War 2018, like briefly, and I had a decent enough time with it, but I've never gone beyond that.
Someone in our group was like heavily into. I forgot who. Was
Probably Mike. It's always Mike.
For the record, I've only played the first God of War 2017 or 18, whatever. I have Ragnarok, and I think I am going to play it because I enjoy God of War. I enjoyed the first one of like the new the reboot. I also played God of War 1 through 3, like OG ones, and those are so fun. Those are great. Those are awesome.
All right, I'm back.
The only ones I haven't really played are the PSP ones. Yeah, and of course like Ragnarok and yeah, I enjoyed God of War. Welcome back, by the way.
But you're gonna play Stellar Blade, right?
Nope.
You know, I have a feeling, pal, if this was some good-looking guy, some loving deep space-looking motherfucker, you'd be all over this game.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I would.
Really?
I don't think it's her genre. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's like so. It's like sci-fi. That's yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't like sci-fi.
Yeah, I'm not a big specifically like space sci-fi. Like Parasite Eve really broke the mold for me when it came to sci-fi because I realized sci-fi isn't just like space lasers, spaceships, space stations, Like it could just be like weird mutation shit. So, and there are games where it has sci-fi elements, right? Like Xenoblade, obviously, and I love Xenoblade 1. And for the record, I have never downloaded nothing Love in Deep Space, just for the record.
Are you sure about that? You didn't download it for a little bit just to play?
Nope.
Don't look it up, Al. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Never downloaded it, never played it. Like pretty much how I learned of it was just Instagram. Like they were all over Instagram. And then I don't know why my Instagram kind of faded them out. So I kind of forgot about it until you brought it up again. Which don't get me wrong, the boys are pretty, I love them, but I was like, I don't care enough. I don't care enough.
Okay.
So, yeah. For the record, though, I don't have an issue with Stellar Blade. I don't have an issue with the sexiness of Stellar Blade.
Oh, okay.
Again, the main character, I wish she looked a little bit more mature. I understand Asian women; they typically have a youthful look about them. I get it. It just
no. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree. I could take her looking a little bit older. Like the other Eve was a little bit more mature and looked right for the age, I guess you could say, but she looks way too young to me.
I'm gonna say something crazy about specifically Eve. I think if Eve is like 6'7", if you put Eve down to 5'4", like this girl, Eve's like Bayonetta size. If you shrunk her down,
what the hell?
Eve is 6 foot. Are you sure?
All right, I'll go double check because now you're making me second guess. But I'm pretty sure how tall is Eve Stellar Blade?
She's 5'3" to 6'2". Well, that's the AI response.
That's AI overview. Hold on.
Austin estimated to be 6'2".
Okay, so she's 5'7". Okay, well, either way, okay, maybe she wasn't that tall. I don't know why I thought she was Bayonetta height.
I mean, that's hot, but
I think it has to look. I mean, that's still taller than Shadow Elite.
Yeah.
I think if our new protagonist was a bit taller, I feel like people wouldn't have noticed as much.
Yeah,
because she is definitely like a short queen. I don't know, just judging off. See, now that I see her walking next to people, maybe everyone in this town is short. Maybe she's like 5'6" too. Maybe we don't know. But
that's true.
I was like, just at a glance, I was like, she kind of looks like she's like 5'2" or 5'3". Like she looks pretty small. I don't know. I just have a thing for punching girls like Tifa, so I really like her as a character already.
So
that's crazy out of context.
You said he was like punching women. Okay.
Wait, what?
Nah, that's what you say.
No, look.
You said a thing for punching girls.
Hey,
that's what
wait.
I was like,
no. I want them to punch me. No, wait, please.
Okay,
bro, that's crazy.
So, real quick, first of all, did we read the super chat? I hope we did by Cranberry.
Yeah, we got
okay.
Yep,
I don't know if I was here for the chat, maybe, but we did have God of War Lobby announced, and people was saying that they want to play as the woman, but here with Celebrate is okay. So why is it okay in one game but not okay in another? What's going on?
Someone tried to explain it to me. So the way they explained it, apparently Lao Fei is like, in their words, stepping into man's territory, taking away a spot for Kratos and blah, blah, blah. Which I think that's a cop-out answer since she's been in the series before. It's just a side game, like who cares? But that's the reasoning, apparently.
Okay.
This is a Kratos game. We want men, not Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
if
it's
it's-
not like, they're not going to get God of War like 3, like the tried and true,
Exactly.
like, you know what I mean? Like at most, it probably like delayed it, right? Like, it's split teams or something like that, whatever. Maybe giving more context, like, hey, this is from her side, so things in God of War 3 will hit harder or something. Obviously, I have no inside information on this, but that's my guess to it. Or worst case scenario, you just like don't play it. You don't want to play as a woman? That's fine. Don't play as a woman.
More for me.
People were saying that like maybe the protagonist in the New God of War isn't there. They intentionally made her unattractive, but you could see with this new Eve and Stella Blade, she looks actually attractive. So they like kind of made the God of War girl ugly in a way. If she looked better, would that
so
be
for
better?
real though? But she's like not even ugly. Like ugly.
She
You
looks
could
like
say
a
maybe
regular
she's
woman.
So like if you compare her to her like her actual like what she's portrayed by
Sure.
like actress, then yeah, it kind of looks like
yeah, she doesn't look as good. I completely agree with that. But she's not like I'm telling I really feel like if this woman came up to them and there was this woman Lao Fei, like super powerful, like goddess, like kick-ass woman, I think so men would line up for her. I don't care what y'all this kind of reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn all over again. Where people were trying to like beautify her and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you took like she's like her Horizon Zero Dawn woman, like she's attractive. Like she's fine. She's whatever. Yeah, she doesn't have makeup on. I think a lot of people
That's
would
true.
be surprised if women didn't wear makeup. Like we're not model status 24/7.
I think a lot of losers and incels online they don't realize how powerful makeup is, and like makeup's great.
I'm really Googling her now, like what she looks like in the modern day. This is literally pretty much just her. Like I'm not seeing the complaint.
I mean, like I do, like I don't think she in Lao Fei, I don't think she looks as good as her like actual actress, But also, I think her actual actress, all the pictures.
I'll post a couple images, and we'll just show me that.
So go ahead. Maybe all the pictures I saw were with makeup on, anyway. So like, even if it was like natural makeup.
So wait, this
she doesn't
this
even
is
look bad. She's like, no, I still, first of all, even without makeup, she still actually like definitely looks prettier than what she's in Lao Fei, but she looks good. Like,
yeah, she doesn't look too bad.
She doesn't even look bad. Oh my, and first of all, the second picture is like goofy. Y'all can't see. I wish you. Can you show it on screen, Shadow?
Yeah, I'm gonna show it on screen.
Okay, because like the first picture is like a nice picture of her. She looks nice. She's smiling. It looks like she's wearing like very little makeup. Maybe a little blush, some foundation, maybe a little shimmer on the eyes. It's fine, but nothing like wow. She looks so different. And then the second picture, she just looks goofy. Like it's a silly face. It's a silly like candid photo. She's probably like mid laughter or something like that. I don't know. So
that's the actor she's based off of. She's based off of, right? That's Faye or whatever. Yeah, she looks fine to me. Yeah.
She looks fine.
Yeah, she looks fine.
Like y'all
real
like
quick, I wanted to show y'all the pictures that people have been posting, which is her when she was, I won't say she was more popular back then, but it's when she was like first onto the scene as an actor like 20 years ago.
Okay, yeah. That's not bad.
Wait,
obviously, she has
wait, Shadow. Are you gonna show the pictures? So the
I showed the pictures to the audience. Let me show this one that also Bob put in. So wait, this is her now, or this is her when she was younger?
These last two are from when she was in True Blood, like 20 years ago or whatever.
Okay, we need a picture of her now because the character.
Yeah, the first two are of her now.
Oh, the first two were of her now.
You can tell, like she looks younger in the bottom two.
Okay, yeah, she definitely is looking in the bottom two. But yeah, the first ones. Okay, yeah, she looks fine. I guess in the game, I don't know what some people are talking about.
She looks rougher, yes, but like, dog, she just woke up. Look at her tattered clothing. She has to take armor from like a dead knight. Like, what do you mean? Like, she's supposed to wake up like Snow White, makeup all done, right?
But like a lot of characters are like, Easter and stuff. They don't have that much makeup. Like Tifa, she's not wearing a lot of makeup. The Stella Blade chick ain't wearing a lot of makeup. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's like the facial structure is a little bit too realistic.
The on the right. Are these both current?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess the picture on the right's just a bit more like unflattering because the angle's bad. But aside from that, like I don't know, she's been part of
She's just
Daredevil
like laughing,
for
smiling. That's pretty much
for
it.
a long time. Like
Anybody.
Fine. Like even I mean, look at like her
redhead's
first
a big
frame.
boy.
Her first frame where like she's like laying and there's a bunch of like butterfly moth things surrounding her. I think she looks radiant there. She looks like a Renaissance painting there. Like I don't understand. Like I don't know. I think Twitter isn't a real place, and there's a subset group of people who are just complaining and whining and just I don't know, rage baiting or blah blah blah, whatever. Criticisms are fine. Let it out. Whatever. I can't stop you. Won't stop you. But I feel like this is a whole ass nothing burger and accomplishes very little. I don't think. I don't
So
know.
in comparison, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm going to the first picture on the left compared to the God of War. How she appears in God of War, it kind of looks the same. It doesn't look that bad. Yeah, she's not beautified. She doesn't have a whole bunch of makeup on, perfect lighting and whatnot. To me, it looks fine.
My point was that she just looks pretty much the same as she does now. I don't see the issue.
Yeah.
I don't think she looks the same, but I see the model, I see the inspiration, I see the muse. I wouldn't say it's the same personally, but yeah.
All right. We got super chats.
We got some super chats. We got a super chat from Shattered Glass with a $5 super chat saying, "People don't hate Faye. Hot millions of views that match Wolverine. Insecure small weenus men are complaining."
Oh
Yes,
man,
sir.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. Honestly, yeah.
The thing is that I work in retail. I've already had people asking to pre-order this game. Like people who play video games, shockingly want to play video games, so they don't care about this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like Pelvic said, Twitter's not a real place. It's just like a whole bunch of nothing minority of people just complaining about it. And then the sales, it's going to sell out. It's going to have a whole bunch of downloads. It's going to be the fastest selling God of War probably or something like that. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I ain't sweating it.
Yeah, we have another super chat from Cranberry. It's another super chat saying, "Playing advocate, I think altering a character of a franchise in a big way is part of the complaint. You have some dude for a new Tomb Raider game. Gamers probably wouldn't be happy with that." Okay, so you're saying that if they switched Laura Croft to a dude,
This is a spin-off for the record.
This is his.
I just want to say it's a spin-off.
Who is an established badass? I just do not see what the issue is.
I also just feel like it's a little.
I do see where Cranberry is coming from because if they did do like a male protagonist in Tomb Raider, I'd be a little bit like, where the hell is Laura? But if it's stated like it's
Uncharted,
if it's stated like it's a spin-off, then it's like that's fine.
Is this a mod on screen right now? Did you make her?
It is a mod. I was gonna call that out.
Oh my god,
bro!
It's not
in the horny game.
This is in the game. Like, what are you talking about?
I was looking at this. I was like, listen, I have never seen this model before.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's an unlockable. That's unlockable in the game. Like, what are you talking about?
Unlockable on freaking Mod Nexus.
Okay, cool. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. Thank you. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Honestly, I respect that Shadow has the gall to record this, mod it, and put it up on YouTube for everybody to see, and he wears it with his chest.
Y'all know what I'm about.
And yeah, I think who said it? Ace said it. Yeah, male protagonist in Tomb Raider is just Uncharted.
Yeah, just Uncharted. Yeah, that's what. But like in general, I guess like what's another series that just has a male that's male dominated, and then all of a sudden a woman will come into it. I guess as long as you're not making it a mainline game, I probably would have a problem.
People didn't mind playing Zelda. People didn't mind playing Zelda. In what the hell, that puzzle game, that Zelda game. People didn't mind.
But if it was
people were like, "Yay, finally, Zelda gets her own adventure."
If it's the next like mainline Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, something like that, and you had to play as Zelda instead of Link, do you think people would have a problem with that?
Echoes of Wisdom. I mean, Echoes of Wisdom was literally let's be real. It was a Zelda game. It was a standard Zelda. You could have put a Link here and nothing would have changed. Like really, you could have put Link here and then had Zelda be the one like captured by the crystal, whatever the fuck, and it. Yeah. So no, I just no.
So you wouldn't have it. So do you guys think anybody would have a problem playing as Zelda in an actual next mainline Zelda game?
People are clamoring for it.
I don't think so. I mean, Zelda's
People were
technically been playable since like 2020. What was it? 2014 when Hyrule Warriors came out. Like Zelda, people have always wanted to play as Zelda. I don't think that's an issue. I think it's more of like when you introduce a character that nobody knows. Like I don't know. Like when you play as. Actually, I don't have a good example for that. I was thinking like MJ and Spider-Man. Like those sections are terrible.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
I don't think that's comparable.
Yeah. We got another super chat.
Oh shit! I just put food in my mouth. We got a super chat from Shatterglass. So the $5 super chat saying, "This ain't Lollipop Chainsaw. LOL. She looks great. This is a spin-off. They already said new Kratos is more to come in the future. Yeah, it's a detour. You don't have to stop if you don't want to. You can keep on staying on the road that you're on, or if you want to, have some fun like the rest of us, sit on down, relax." And slap around some motherfuckers. Bro, she got air combos. When was the last time you saw Kratos' fat ass up in the air? I'll tell you right now, you haven't. All right? I'm just saying.
Crazy.
Another interesting chat. No one complained when Princess Peach had her own game, but that's like her own game. That's like a spin-off. We're talking like it has to be like a main line. Like the next main line Mario wasn't Mario, but it was Princess Peach instead. Well, we could still even consider
I don't
it.
think most people would care. Like that specific case, I don't think most people would care actually.
Like, what if it was mad progressive and you had to save Mario from Bowser? Bowser.
I mean,
I don't think the average
you
person
already
would
have to
really
save
care.
Mario before. The only difference is it was Luigi and not Peach. That's all.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Luigi's Mansion, straight up, you're saving Mario. You got his shit rocked.
I forgot about Lollipop Chainsaw. Did that remaster come out?
Yeah, like forever ago. No.
Okay. I didn't realize it, to be honest. And I liked Lollipop's Chainsaw. I don't think it was that big of a. It was an enjoyable experience, I guess you could say.
That James Gunn, baby.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So, what else do we have about Summer Game Fest just in general? You guys want to talk about anything piqued anybody's interest besides the things that we talked about? I will say that Fable looks really good.
On the fence
Yeah,
about
sucks it
Fable.
got a GTA delayed, but I mean, a lot of things are getting GTA delayed.
I would say Wolverine looked phenomenal. That's probably.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I might have to get Wolverine. That looks really good. I don't think they can do any wrong, honestly. What else? Yeah, Fable was really good. I think they like completely rehauled Fable for the most part.
I was gonna ask that because I remember people were bitching about the same thing, that everyone was ugly in Fable.
Yeah, they kind of rehauled it. I think they made all the characters look a little bit better, and the combat looks really good. Or unless that was the first time they introduced combat, I can't remember.
I think that was the first time we had seen the combat, I want to say. But
Yeah, I think that was.
I haven't been following Fable too closely. It looks cool, but
We got a Crazy Taxi, which is that holds a
Crazy Taxi,
special
man.
place in my heart. Crazy Taxi, because like you would think I wouldn't be playing Crazy Taxi, but the thing about it is it was such prevalent in my teens. Because I would always go to the movies and then we would play Crazy Taxi. I actually remember a funny story, like having my first make out session with a girl at a movie theater, and Crazy Taxi was playing in the background. So, it's got
that's our boy Shadow. Got his rocks off Crazy Taxi. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Crazy Taxi, but yeah, but still a really fun game to play. I think I might be getting it day one. Absolutely. Did someone say Unk Stories? Freaking ace. You know what? That is true. I am Unk status. I'm not going to
don't listen to Ace. That boy watching questionable anime.
All right.
Although I will say, when it came on, I was like, "Oh, Crazy Taxi, hell yeah!" And my coworker who was watching with me at the time was like, "What's Crazy Taxi?" And I was like, "Oh my god!"
For what it's worth, I've never played Crazy Taxi, so I'm like, I feel
It's wild because you're a
That's
Knights fan.
disgusting.
Oh wait, it's wild because I'm a Knights fan. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, well, both Dreamcast. I guess Night was earlier, but it
Knights was definitely earlier.
was a Saturn game.
Anybody interested in Wolong 2?
Nah.
That was a shock.
I think, was that planned to be in development or something like that? I feel like that came out of nowhere. There's also a thing going around. Well, somebody said that all these samurai games, they're starting to get samurai'd out.
Yeah,
they're all starting to look the same.
It feels like they're the new like pirate zombie game. Like they're just like everybody is like guys, samurais, Asia, and I'm like that's cool. I don't mind that. I'm not racist, but like, do we got other stuff?
You got Wolong, you got Neo, you got this new Onimusha, you got what's that game? Black Myth Wukong. Like,
to be fair, I mean they still keep delivering. They still
that's
keep
true.
looking
Yeah,
really cool.
They're not bad. They're definitely not bad at all. We got another super chat.
Yeah, super chat from Yorha Mixta, the boy, with the $1.99 super chat saying, wait, does that say AI Taxi?
AI Taxi. Is that for Crazy Taxi? Is it AI? Is something going on with AI and Crazy Taxi?
No.
Apparently the devs to use some AI.
Oh, no.
I don't know the context. Some of you real I don't care enough to look into it.
Yeah. So, chat, what is it actually? Is it like imagery or something like that? Or it has Gen AI. What's Gen AI? I'm not familiar.
Generative AI.
So is it what making like the images and the signs and the poster boards are all AI or generative AI, or is it just character models or something like that? I don't think it's. I don't know. To me, it's not that big of a deal. I think we talked about AI before.
Careful, Shadow. You'll get hung.
Yeah. Let's see what else. How do we feel about Resident Evil Code Veronica or Veronica?
Dude, that looks great.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the Resident Evils that I've been looking forward to actually seeing a remake. Can't wait to actually play it and see, Wesker beating the hell out of Chris again. That's going to be an interesting fight.
Yeah, I know nothing about Code Veronica.
Oh, you didn't play? I thought you played Code Veronica. Oh no,
that game's on Dreamcast and not really accessible in any collection or anything. So it has not been played by me, unfortunately.
Interesting. Okay,
but I'm very excited to give it a try because I think Krauser is introduced in that game as well from 4.
No,
and if you don't play that, is he not?
He's not in that. No.
What? Which game is Krauser?
4, just 4.
Blake, you say that Code Veronica is on the GameCube.
Sorry, first released on Dreamcast and then it went to GameCube.
What you said, but anyway,
he just doesn't want to play the original.
Chat, tell me. Okay, now I gotta Google this because I'm fairly certain. Shadow, you swear up and down you love Code Veronica. Krauser.
He's not in He's not in Code Veronica. There's no way.
Krauser
was introduced in 4.
His name Jack?
Yeah. Dark Side Chronicles. Yeah, I think so. That's not. He's not in there.
Scrolling.
I hope they don't make a big deal about the antagonists in Code Veronica, the brother and sister twins, and they kind of like cross dress a little bit. So I hope the internet doesn't go crazy over that, or if Capcom even shows that.
Oh, Public's going to go crazy over that.
Who?
We got super chat.
No part of
we have a super chat from Acebreaker saying Spyro, A Realm Beyond, I'm ready, bro. How many Beyond games we got, bro? Dragon Quest Beyond, Metroid Prime Beyond, Spyro Beyond. I feel like we had another game Beyond too.
Beyond the Horizon.
Oh my gosh, dude. All these Beyond games, bro.
So that's a new spot. I thought Spyro was done. Was there a remaster recently or something like that? Or
this is a remake or not remake? Sorry, this is a full new game. Thank God.
Oh, okay. See, I had no idea. Okay.
The last Spyro was like what there was a trilogy, like a remastered trilogy.
Yeah, the Reignited trilogy.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
And then basically with Crash Bandicoot, we essentially we got the Insane trilogy, and then we got because Insane trilogy did so well, we got Crash 4. And the assumption was the same thing was going to happen with Spyro. But the company who makes it, Toys for Bob, Microsoft tried to essentially strong arm them into making Call of Duty, and they left. But I guess they are still contracted to do this. I'm not really sure like what it is beyond that. But I just know that it's a miracle that it's happening, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm always glad to see a classic PlayStation game eventually come out and there's a new entry, because Spyro probably should have stayed in the past, but glad to see that still.
Did you play Patapon, Shadow, when that came out last year?
No, Patapon. What's Patapon? I don't remember what that one is.
I thought you like classic Sony IPs. Isn't it a classic Sony IP? Am I crazy?
It's a Sony IP.
I don't remember that. I only remember Spyro, Crash, Croc, Ape Escape. What else? I think that's about it. That's all I remember. Ape Escape. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a new Ape Escape yet.
Don't talk about Ape Escape when Ace is in the chat.
All right, guys. Any other Summer Game Fest stuff? Are we done with Summer Game Fest, or is there another day? Is this like a week thing?
I'm pretty sure it's. I feel like it's Xbox was the last one. There's very strong rumors that Nintendo's going to have a direct on Tuesday. So they might announce something kind of nutty, but
I'm afraid.
I guess
I really love that Nintendo's like, I don't need you.
I'm afraid. I don't want Nintendo Direct, because if they announce like the release date for Fire Emblem, I'm gonna have to go out and get a Switch too.
Brother, how have you not? The prices are going to go up. How have you not committed yet?
Yeah,
I haven't gotten one either. It's okay, Shadow. You're fine. Don't listen to these people. I pressure you.
might have to sell at high seas. You know
When did they?
How are you gonna pirate a whole console?
Wait. When do prices go up for Switch 2?
September 4th, into the summer.
How much do they go up by 300?
Like $50.
Okay. We got a super chat.
We have a super chat from Pacho Games.
What up?
With 50 MX, what is MX? Mexicans.
Pesos?
Maybe Ace would know. Excited for Star Trek Shadow Frontier. Finally, a good Star Trek game, and it's horror.
Oh, I didn't know there was a new Star Trek. Okay.
I don't think I heard about that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Star Trek. I mean, I seen the original, like, I forgot the one with Picard. I forgot what that one was called. But yeah, I wish to watch that back in the day. I didn't know there was a new Star Trek. And it's a horror. It's like a Dead Space horror game. We need more Dead Space stuff. I tried to play The Directive. It seemed pretty cool. I gotta dedicate some time. But I didn't know there was a new Star Trek. That sounds good. I gotta look that up later. But if it's anything like Dead Space, that'd be great. Appreciate the super chat, Poncho. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out later. Oh yeah, also Alien Isolation. Did anybody play the original Aliens Isolation? I feel like I couldn't handle that. It's that type of game, and Five Nights at Freddy's. I can't handle those games. I don't know.
But just like super high stress.
Yeah, like high stress, jump scares. I can't do it. That's type of horror.
Wait, but you can play Dead Space?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I mean, with Dead Space, you know it's coming usually, and you have your trusty.
And you have
damn
guns.
Shadow, that mod Shadow. Damn, our fucking cake is up. Anyway, yeah. I mean, you usually do. I see. The thing is, Pelvic. Once you play enough like third-person horror, you kind of know what to expect. Same for Resident Evil.
Plus, it's kind of like you have the means to like defend yourself. Like in these other games, like you're kind of like defenseless for the most part, and you gotta be like in the dark, isolated, and just you gotta rely on sound.
That was like my biggest gripe with Resident Evil 7 is I would say probably 40% of the game was you don't have any weapons, you have to sneak around, or you have to rely on jump scares.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those are two games I cannot play. I keep saying I'm gonna try Isolation 1, and I can never keep going with it. I think I had it for a while there. All right. What else do we have from Summer Game Fest that we're excited about?
Tupac and
oh my god. How did they get the okay for his likeness to be in this game? That's insane. Like did Snoop Dogg sign off on it or something like that? Like what the hell happened there?
Does Snoop have custody of his likeness?
Wait, what?
The state would, but according to Snoop, everyone was fine with it. That's all we know.
Interesting. So wait,
I'm so excited for the game. I understand why some people might have an issue with it, but
what type of game is it? Is it like a brawler or something like that?
It is. It's the prequel to the Yakuza series. It's a brawler.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's a prequel to Yakuza, but Tupac is in it?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Wait, what's going on here? How does that work? Is Tupac gonna speak Japanese? Like what the hell?
Apparently, Tupac is his character is based off his namesake, Tupac Amaru Shakur.
Okay. Interesting.
Amaru Shakur, I believe.
That's interesting. And then Snoop Dogg's also going to be there. Okay.
We got some more DLC for Sonic Racing. They're adding Godzilla and Evangelion. Shadow, time for you to hop in Sonic Racing.
That is wild that they're having Evangelion.
Evangelion is in Sonic Racing now.
Yeah,
I feel like that thing. I feel like that franchise hoards itself out to anybody.
Evangelion?
Yeah, I feel like it's almost like it collaborates with a whole bunch of games.
Nah, that's Persona.
Yeah, them too. Yeah,
which is actually hilarious because Persona, Sega, we have Joker in because Joker tax, Jokers and everything.
Yeah.
But I could have sworn that Makoto from or I guess Minato, whatever you want to call the protagonist of 3 remake would have been in there because 3 remake was new at the time, and now we have 4 remake coming out. So I'm like, are they going to put you in there? Are they just going to do a Persona pack with the 2 of them? I feel like Persona levels could be kind of fun in Sonic Racing.
Is Sonic Racing doing good? Is it healthy? Like, I don't know. I feel like
it exceeded, as far as I know, it exceeded Sega's expectations.
No,
I think that's why, because they only had 1 season pass planned, I want to say, and now the second one is coming out. And I think they're the end of the season pass has the Ninja Turtles and Avatar. And then after that, I think the DLC was supposed to end, but now Godzilla and Evangelion, and they have like 6 more waves on the run. So I think it's doing pretty well for them. I think it's going to be an evergreen title for at least a couple of years.
Okay, I'm glad to see that their hard work paid off, because I was afraid that it just came out, it was good for like a month or 2, and that's it.
Honestly, I could see them adding, because they don't have Crazy Taxi in there yet, and Crazy Taxi's been in other Sega racers, so I could see them putting Crazy Taxi in here with the new game coming out.
All right, we got a super chat, I think.
The super chat from Night Fury saying Jada about to go crazy over Tupac in that game. Lord.
Oh my god. Let's not bring up that can of worms.
She gonna play that game day 1. She gonna be on there day 1 to play as Tupac. Yo, that's so fucked up. I feel sorry for Will. She got it pre-ordered.
Let's never marry a woman that's in love with a dead man.
Hey, yo, wait, what did you say?
Oh my god, that's wrong.
Wrong.
Oh my god, but she still is though. She still can't get enough of Tupac. She in the grave. That's crazy. Shout out to Will Smith. That was one of my guys back in the day, and now I just don't care. I used to see any Will Smith movie. Now it's just like I don't associate Will Smith anymore, and it's pretty much Jada's fault. All right. Anything else from Summer Game Fest? Chat panel. Let's see anything. We already talked about Resident Evil. We talked Doom. Anybody excited for a new Doom DLC? Or is it DLC or is it a new game?
It's an expansion,
DLC.
yeah. DLC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Doom was another one that I want to play.
Dark Ages came out in May of last year. It's like it came and went so fast.
It really did, didn't it? This is sad.
I don't know. I saw Eternal or Dark Ages. And I was like, this is cool, but I still think Eternal is the better game, just off like gameplay and exploration. I think Dark Ages goes back to more. It's like level based, like arcadey. So you do like level 1, and then you go in there, you get a high score. You go to level 2, same thing, so forth. So if you like the exploration and like looking around from Doom 2016 and Eternal, I guess that's no longer like as heavily present in Dark Ages.
All right.
Shadow, there is no fabric between her butt cheeks.
What are you talking about, sir? That's an in-game outfit. That's fine for the game. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm calling Mr. John Shift up right now, and I'm asking him if this is in the game. What build did you give Shadow Leaf that I didn't have?
Oh man, it's kind of out there. But you know what's crazy is it's a bikini that's even worse in the game. So technically, I'm on the right side here.
Looking very, very forward to the new outfits for the new game.
I'm looking forward to those. The outfits are great.
That's crazy.
All right, so I think we're good. You got anything else? All right.
I think we're all good.
All right. Summer Game Fest was great. Can't believe it. Summer Game Fest is pretty much replaced E3, right? For the most part.
Oh yeah. When it debuted in 2020, after the ESA announced that they were canceling E3 due to COVID, Jeff was all over that. He's like, guys, Summer Game Fest. And then when E3 announced they were shutting down indefinitely, he quote retweeted their statement by saying, "Catch the newest hype announcements in the gaming industry at Summer Game Fest." Bro, the body was still warm, and he was already dancing on it.
He was like, I feel a void. I'm gonna fill it easily.
And the thing is, too, I feel like if you go back, I'd have to go look back. I'm pretty sure, like, because he debuted Persona 4 Golden on Steam at Summer Game Fest. I feel like that was in like July. I'm pretty sure once E3 announced they were dead, he moved his slot into the E3 June slot, which is even more insane, bro. The person dies and you move into their house. That's crazy.
All right. Let's get to these outros. Panel chat. Really appreciate you guys joining on your Sunday. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here on this podcast. We appreciate so much. Like I said, this is second week in a row that we had a podcast. It depends on the news. If there's a lot of stuff going on, well, I'll try to get everybody together. Don't expect this to happen, but there will be more frequent podcasts going forward every other week. Maybe it might be 3 weeks. But again, depending on the news. We want to get started with these outros. Go ahead, Bob.
Thank you all for coming to another HPMP podcast episode. Hopefully the gaming news will continue with the Nintendo Direct, but we shall see. Enjoy the rest of your nights.
All right, Blake.
All right, Chad, it has been that time. Appreciate y'all for coming out. I'm so happy that we were able to do a double back-to-back feature. I don't think you'd have to go back and look through the archive. I don't think this has ever happened in the HPMP history. So how fitting in the last year of the HPMP that we were able to do a double creature feature.
Yes, sir.
Very, very awesome. Sucks that Riku and Q couldn't make it, but Riku's on the run and Q's being a father. So it's been a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see you maybe next week. No. Just 3 weeks in a row would be kind of crazy.
Yeah,
we'll see you.
No.
We'll see you next news drop. That's what we will say. See
there you
next
go.
News drop.
Unless this Nintendo Direct is ridiculously dense, might be a possibility.
Here's the thing, chat. That Nintendo Direct could show Xenoblade 4. And if they still look like Xenoblade 3 characters, Shadow's going to pretend it never happened, bro. He's not even going to talk about it. I can guarantee you that right now. If there is not a Xenoblade, a new Nintendo JRPG character, and there's a woman with massive titties, bro, Shadow ain't going to talk about it.
I definitely would talk about it. And that wasn't my ultimate problem with Xenoblade 3, but that's a conversation for
Wait, you had a problem with Xenoblade 3's look?
No,
I was able to finish it.
Oh, that's right. He didn't finish it.
Barely able to finish it. I did finish it.
Did you play the DLC?
The DLC is like one of the best games I've ever played, easily.
All right, as it should be. Yes, sir. Some people.
I haven't played the DLC. Don't.
She's a poser.
You gotta play that DLC.
Sooner or later, they're gonna show a trailer for the next thing, and you're gonna be like, "What? That's spoilers!" Because you didn't know. They're not gonna be. They're not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah, Pel, you gotta find time to play that DLC.
I already know about.
It's hella short too. If you skip side content, can't you beat it in like 8 hours and less?
Possibly,
it's like 4 hours.
Yeah, but I did everything. I had to do everything. It was just so good. What happened here?
I'm freezing my bowls off out here.
Okay.
All right. Pelvic, outro.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Lady Public Gaming. Thank you so much, Shadow, for having me on. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys are looking forward to Persona 4 Revival and, of course, Persona 6. I am very excited. Remember to like women and
saying that during Pride Month is crazy.
That's sad. The controversy is just ridiculous. All right, guys, and you guys know me, Mr. JRPG Shadow. The channel will be active. I will be putting out a video on maybe Final Fantasy VII stuff, but definitely on Persona 4 and Persona 6. I'll be making separate videos for those very soon. So look forward to that. All right, guys, we are out of here. Peace.
Deuces.
See ya.